I think it's a shame because, as I've been saying all along, I think it's important that we work together. Everyone wants to see change in California. And by the way, I would extend that invitation to work together to every Democrat who wants to change. Someone like Matt, for example,
right now in the Hilton Hotel.
He's got some practical ideas that would fit much more with the kind of positive, pragmatic approach that I'm outlining in my campaign. So the door is open to anybody who wants to see positive, practical change in California, regardless of the party. It's not partisan, it's not Democrat or Republican, it's about change or more of the same. We desperately need change. I certainly would love to see Chad Bianco and anyone else who wants to see change in California join our team and make sure that we can get the best possible outcomes for Californians. I'm feeling great. It's my first time. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel, but I'm telling you right now that I feel very excited about this, about the prospects of change. I love California so much. There's nowhere better than California. We all know that, those of us who live here. But we can all see that it's just not delivering the promise that for so long California represented the best place anywhere in the world to start and run and grow a business, to start and raise a family. There's nowhere better than California, but we have a chance now to get this beautiful state back on track. It's an absolute honor to be the person leading that opportunity for change in California and representing so many Californians. We've been on the road for a year now, and it's been an amazing experience meeting so many people. And I tell you the thing that really struck me about that experience, reflecting on it a year in, the number one word that comes to mind when I think about the interactions we've had with now many, many thousands of people. And it's a very sad word to use about a state as wonderful as ours that should have so much promise. The word is struggle. It seems to be such a struggle for so many people in California today, just to make it work. For families, for small businesses, it shouldn't be a struggle. It should be a wonderful opportunity in California. And that's what I want us to get back to. The thing that people say to us when we've been there in these events, and
I can't type for that.
the questions that they ask.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Michael.
Intense desire for change right now. This is the phrase that I hear over and over again. You have to win. It's an intensity. People really understand that it's now or never for California. You have to move in a new direction. I'm very confident that the start of that movement will be tonight. What I like.
Okay, so in statewide, 1 out of 4 registered voters. Those are very daunting numbers. How do you wake up every morning for a year looking at the numbers and saying, wow, 3 out of 4 registered voters is not a Republican in this state, and say, I'm going to run as a Republican? What say I can do this?
So it's a great question. So most of my career has been in business, working in business, starting companies, including a couple of restaurants. I've had tough challenges running a restaurant. It's pretty top of the list. But I've also had some experience in and around government and elections. And one thing I've noticed over the years, and across the world actually, is that there's a certain logic to elections. It doesn't always hold, but most often the right result is the one that emerges from elections. That's mostly the case. People tend to get it right. I think it's so obvious that we need change in California. There's a logic to this campaign. We desperately need change. Everyone knows it, even the Democrats know it. And so I've always believed that truth is in California. Change that is not divisive or ideological. We have a lot of that in our politics in California. Positive, practical things to solve problems. That's who I am. A problem-solving business guy. Place where everyone is shot at the California dream. Other states don't have a dream. No offense to the other states, but we don't talk about other states in that way. California is something special, and that's what we need to restore. And I've always believed that that is going to prevail, and I still believe that very strongly. That's why we're confidently saying here tonight, change is coming. I think it is coming, because you can't keep California down. You really can't. And tonight, I think, is the start of the turnaround that we desperately need. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right. No clapping for him again. All right, guys. So what you just saw is the 7 o'clock showdown here. We're hoping to have a big party, a good one, but election results aren't in. And I'm going to rely on RJ and Jenna back home to start posting results as they come online. So those are coming from the California GOP website, and actually election results from the Secretary of State's own website direct to you guys. So I'll be back in a minute, and I'll catch you guys. By the way, meet Tex. Tex is helping me out, and you guys already know Norika right here, okay? Hey, Norika, say hi. All right, awesome. So, by the way, these guys are a bunch of national press. I think Fox News is here. And I meet Oz right here. Oz, how you doing, buddy? What's shaking?
Think about the speech. How was it?
It was kind of
Yeah,
quiet.
hi.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Everybody,
Hey, buddy. All right.
let's vote.
So I'm going to get back on camera here, and we're going to walk around and start talking to people. Let's go out there and talk, all right? So let's go that way. Let's intrude. Let's go, people. Actually, let's talk to Michael, see what he's up to.
Hey.
All right. Hey, Michael, how are you? Hey, man,
good.
we're live. Are you okay with the
Excellent.
conversation?
Yeah, sure.
We're going to be on that one live, okay? So,
Let's take the California back. This guy's another man.
all right.
Take California back.
All right, hang on. Let me help you think California back. Let me get your microphone for you. Damn it, this jacket is a little tight. All right, so Michael, what do you think of the speech that just happened here?
Well, I think Steve Hilton obviously gave a great speech. He's the change agent. Everybody on the golden ticket's a change agent. I'm also a change agent.
Yes, you are.
Rob Bonta, for instance, for the attorney general's race, Rob Bonta's the incumbent. He's lawless. He's a politician. I am the law and order candidate. I am not a politician. I am a real lawyer. I want to get in the ring and fight for everyday Californian. So it's all about restoring California to a law and order state.
How do you feel about the numbers? Have they started floating in? I haven't seen anything on the California website
Yes.
yet.
So nothing will really be posted until about 8 o'clock, although there is some indication about the exit polls.
Okay.
So,
What do you guys seeing there?
yeah, they're focused on the governor's race,
Okay.
and apparently Steyer's doing quite well on the
Wow.
exit polling.
Okay.
But I think that's when, some of the folks are looking at whether Steyer or Becerra had a sort of a stronger showing today.
Okay.
And it looks like from the exit polling that, maybe it's Steyer. So,
So exit polling is when I come out of the poll,
Right.
I'm like, hey, who'd you
Right.
vote for? I
Right.
say I
Right.
voted for Steyer or
Right.
whatever. So it could be
Right.
truthful, it could be not truthful.
yeah,
right?
it could be truthful or not. It's just a little hint of what might be happening.
Okay. So
Um,
Steyer and Becerra, that's what it's going to look like
Steyer,
on the exit polls.
well, so we don't know. I think the feedback that I've gotten is it's the folks who are looking at whether Steyer or Becerra was stronger. So I'm not suggesting that Steyer and Becerra are in the
Sure.
top two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we still got a long time. So
Yeah.
when do you think the actual results will be in?
So I think we're going to start to get a pretty good idea after 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And so the results will come in. Every county, there's 58 counties. So every county is going to be reporting at their own pace.
Got it.
So there will be probably updates every 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
But the Secretary of State website probably won't be updating until closer to 9 o'clock
All right.
because they have to gather all of the data from
Yeah.
the 58 counties.
Okay.
But we can be looking at the news websites. I hear the New York Times is pretty reliable when it comes to actually reporting immediately.
All right.
Well,
Heard
when
that
it-
here
yeah,
first.
when it comes to reporting immediately what the returns are looking like.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. Well, we'll be back in a bit, man.
yeah, thank you.
I'll see
Thank
you soon.
Yep,
Thanks.
Yep, for sure.
All right. Let's go see who else we got here, guys. Come on, Rika. Let's walk around here. I want to find Herb. I don't know where Herb is. Let's find Herb. And if whatever else is out here, everybody wants to talk to Steve. We're going to talk to him later. Come on, guys. Hey. Thank you. All right. So check this out, guys. We're just backstage at the Hilton Hotel. This is where the whole party's going to be. We're just going to be broadcasting live. There's the man right there. All right. Cool. I'm going to go say hi real quick, and then we'll walk around that way. All right.
5 or 6 men. It's kind of emotional.
Hey guys, how are you? How you doing? Good morning.
How you doing?
How are you, sir? Good day. We're live, by the way. So if you don't want to be live, don't be live. Okay. So peace. Sean,
Steve Hilton for governor.
100%. All right.
40 minutes before the polls close?
I'm going to ask you some numbers. Can I talk to you about numbers?
No,
or
I don't want to
Okay.
go on camera.
All right, fine. Let's
I
go.
love you.
Find me Herb. Where's Herb?
Herb's-
I'll find him.
Pop out of there.
All right. Let's go this way. Come on, guys. So we're going to walk around and have a good time. Let me know in the chat what you guys want to see, who you guys want to talk to. If there's somebody here that we need to talk to, let me know, okay? Let's go. Look at that.
Your guys are on that side. Yeah. We'll probably see you.
All right. So I really don't know what. It's kind of early. This party's going to start at 8, but let's go this way and see what's going on. Let's hammer out.
Yeah. I love y'all to set me.
All right, we probably want to do some live talking to people, huh? So let's move that way and we'll come back in, okay? Hey guys, you excited?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm Ramin.
Nice to
You guys are live. You're okay with being live, right? All right. Cool. What do you think about the election results? What's going to happen?
What do you think's going to happen? Why am I here?
Right? Are you fearful?
I believe that California is ready for a change,
Okay.
wanting a change. So we've been working very hard on the campaign.
have.
Just about everybody here is volunteers.
Yes, you have.
So that's why we get the rewards.
Awesome.
Enjoy the spoils tonight. I don't know if we're going to know anything tonight,
I
but
don't think so either. I'm
Yeah,
thinking like
it's
8
very
o'clock
close.
the first drops start happening, but I haven't seen any results online yet.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll be coming in. But
see.
yeah.
We'll see. I've been following the poly market and all this.
Yeah, polymarket's interesting too.
I don't believe
I
anything.
don't believe anything. I want to see tonight. I want to see
I
tonight to
want to
finish.
see tonight. Let's
Yeah.
go. Steve
All right.
Hilton all the way.
Steve Hilton all the way. You good, Steve Hilton?
I'm very good. I'm very Steve Hilton. We're gonna make America, make California.
Make California.
golden.
Yeah.
You heard that, right?
Wearing the dress to prove it.
And I love Steve. He's the great candidate.
It's got staunch supporters, and I love it.
Just like Spencer Pratt, when you have a big enough why, you're gonna make it happen.
There's absolute why here. Okay. Want to say anything? Are you good?
I'm good. I'm happy. I'm excited.
Where are you from?
Palos Verdes.
Palos Verdes. Okay, not here. That's cool.
Yeah,
All right.
far. Yeah.
Very
so
nice.
I'm excited, very hopeful, and I think we'll win.
Awesome. All right. Moving on. Thank you. Hey guys, want to make a comment? How you guys feeling? You guys feeling good? Feeling lucky?
Good, yeah.
All right. Feeling like you already voted. I'm sure you voted today, right?
Yeah, no.
All right. I voted today. I'm going to put our ballots in today. So yeah. I had to wait. I had to keep showing people how to vote. So I had to use my ballots as
I did the
props.
same thing. I was showing them all the time.
Very good. That's called ballot harvesting, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's legal though. Okay, so it's all good. All right. Awesome. Hey, actually, it's a church. It's even better. All right. It's like, they don't have time anymore, right? We don't have time. It's polls are closed, I think. So yeah. All right. So if you haven't voted,
It goes at 8.
8,
I think
30 minutes.
Eight.
Okay, 30 minutes. If you haven't voted, get out there right now and vote. Let's move down the line. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. All right. Hey, guys. How are you? Good? Hey, what? You happy? You happy?
Very
Awesome. How are you guys? Where are you guys from?
Huntington Beach.
What the hell? It's like home. All right. Awesome. You having fun? Ready for the party?
Well, let's see.
You're not going to say yes. We're going to say yes.
Say no, yeah.
I
Awesome.
told them it's gonna happen.
I think I've got jitters, but I feel confident, right? So yeah, I think for sure Michael Gates and 100% Herb Morgan. I think those guys are 100% going to go. Maybe Sonia Shaw as well, and I'm hoping Jennifer and Gloria. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of the race goes. How do you guys feel about Huntington Beach people?
We love it.
Yeah.
We live in a little bubble here.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are the red crowd.
But as
so.
long as you know it, that's the thing.
Right.
It's okay to vote as long as you're aware.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for coming on. We'll see you guys inside. All right.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Hey, gang. Where are you from? How are you? I'm Ramin.
Steve, Los
Steve,
Angeles.
L.A. Oh, Spencer Pratt. How are you?
Paul.
From
From,
Los Angeles?
no, Moore Park.
Where?
Moore Park, Ventura County.
Wow. Okay. That's the street that I have. Okay, there you go. Thousand Oaks. I know that. Hey, how are you? Ramin. Pleasure to meet you. And you guys are from like the down south. You're L.A. So Spencer Pratt's your guy, or?
Well, actually, I'm outside of LA a little bit, but
Okay.
I still like them.
All right. There you go.
Spencer.
How do you feel about the rest of the candidates and stuff?
I like the golden
Yeah.
ticket. I think we got what it takes.
Absolutely.
We just got to get these voters to see the light.
Yeah, it's been last time I looked, we had 4.5 million votes outstanding. That was at 6:30 for the Secretary of State's website to get to 7 million or 7.5, which is what we're expecting this election. So I'm still scared about what's happening. I think Chad's team was a huge army knocking on doors. I think they were all voting today, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how those numbers come in. But you guys had a lot of ballot measures. Your street lights, your taxes, your fireworks measures. Did you vote no on all those, or did you vote yes?
Not in LA County, so
Not in LA County. Okay,
No.
very good. All right. How about you guys? Do you have any ballot measures on your ballot, or?
no ballot measures.
All right.
Nope.
Well, they're gonna all be no anyway, right?
We were clean.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, wish you the best. You guys have fun.
Thank
all right?
you.
See
Thank
you
you.
soon. Hey guys, how are you?
I'm Giuseppe
I'm Ramin. Giuseppe, nice to meet you, man. Pleasure. Where are you from?
Calabria.
Where?
Calabria.
Colombia, like California?
Calabria, Italy.
Oh, there you go. All right. Very nice. Of
He's an American descent.
course.
More America than
Nice.
a lot of Americans.
There you go.
He votes in every election.
Good for you.
That's right.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you guys. Thank you. Gentlemen, how are you? Where are you from? I love your tie, man. I'm Ramin. I don't know if you see my channel at all, Ramin RealTalk, but how's the election go for you guys?
We shall
You
see.
hopeful? Are you hopeful?
We shall see, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hopeful too. All right.
The way Bianco doesn't screw things up too much.
Where are you from? What city?
Redlands, California.
Redlands, way up north.
No, east.
East.
It's Reading.
Okay, I was thinking Reading. Yeah, okay, sorry. Different red. Yeah, there you go. All right, cool.
It's almost back in America.
Really?
Yeah.
How? No, it's right here. It's like an hour east of here, isn't it?
Joke.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I didn't get it. Way over my head. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys. Hey, guys, where are you from?
Torrance.
We're Torrance. I'm right down the street. Okay, hey, how are you? I'm Ramin. How you doing? I'm Ramin. Pleasure to meet you. How you guys feeling good?
Feeling good. I hope it works out.
On television, on the YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. That's that guy right there.
I love that. My son's.
You're on YouTube now, too.
Oh,
Right there.
humble and cheerful and yeah. Yeah, you had a good piece on why you should vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important, this election. Did you vote?
Oh, yes.
I hope you did. If you didn't, I'm really hopeful. I really am. So as I checked about, I want to say an hour ago, there were still about 4.5 million ballots outstanding, which means they haven't come through the voting centers, right? I'm sure they're there, but they're still processing the machine. So we'll see what happens with them. All right, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Good to meet you guys. All right. Enjoy your party.
You.
Pleasure to meet you.
We don't get in until 8 o'clock.
I think 8 o'clock the doors open, so we've got about 30 minutes to hang out. There's got to be food. It's probably food somewhere. Yeah. If not, we'll break some doors down. All right. Appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I'm Ramin. Hey, how are you? How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Pleasure. Hey,
I know who you are because I follow.
who's that guy?
Who is that guy?
Good-looking guy. How you doing, man?
An imposter.
How are you? Right? Seriously, I got like 6 imposters. Is that TikTok?
No, this is on Instagram.
Okay, yeah, I got like 6 imposters on TikTok.
Okay.
Some guy named Jordan Jellop or something like that. Yeah. Where are you guys from?
Covina.
Everybody's from LA, man. San Diego, LA, down south. I'm from up north, San Jose. So
San Jose, I'm sorry.
yeah, I know, right? How do you guys feel?
Good.
Hopeful?
Good.
Yeah?
Looking forward to a win tonight.
I hope so, yeah. Actually, multiple wins, not just one. I'm looking for at least, I want 4 positions, at least, okay? So if not all 8, but at least 4. Who do you think is definitely going to win?
Spencer Hilton.
Yeah, there you go. You think so? Really? 100%? 51%? So he's going to, no November ballot.
No, November.
Really?
Fantastic.
I love it.
Yeah.
I was in Beverly Hills for a fundraiser 2 weeks ago, and I've been to a lot of fundraisers. The one in Beverly Hills was off the hook. They're just, celebrities and, lots of hobnobbers. We have hobnobbers up in Los Altos and, in San Jose, Palo Alto, but not like Beverly Hills crowd. And they all love this guy. The house is packed, 250, 300 people, something like that. So I'm with you on this one. I think that he's definitely got it.
I hope so.
And we want pass out too, even though we can't vote.
I just don't understand how the LA people can still vote for a person like that. How is she even in the running, or even that Ramin lady that's there? I just don't understand. I mean, I was at Skid Row myself. I saw the things. I mean, you guys have been living this thing, so you live in the fantasy, right? I just don't understand how Karen Bass can still be around.
I have no idea. That baffles me.
Well, thank you for joining us. I'm going to get down the line here, see what else we got. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. All right. Ladies, how are you? I'm Ramin.
Great. Good to be here.
Good to meet you. How are you? I'm Ramin. How are you, gentlemen? How are you? I'm Ramin. I like your jacket. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. You're on right now. You're okay with that?
I enjoy bringing your perspective.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for saying
You
that.
thought I was right, but I do bring
Right?
your perspective.
Okay, I love it. All right. Tell me when I'm wrong. Just hit me with the comments, man. Or call me. Do I answer? I answer you back, right? I answer you. Yeah, okay. Awesome. I appreciate you guys. How do you guys feel?
Excited.
Wait, hold on. Where are you from?
Huntington Beach.
Oh, right here. You're local. All right. Where?
Sierra Madre. Oh.
Where's that? Oh, Sierra Madre. Yes, I remember you had a ballot measure that I didn't like on there, so it was like a weirdest one or something like that. TL, that's it, yeah.
I read it like 3 times. It didn't make sense to me, so I voted no.
No, just vote no on that. It's insane.
Like, well, if I don't understand it,
Right?
they should.
Yeah, I always tell people run it through ChatGPT or Claude at least, so you can, tell it to me like a 4th grader, and I'll understand it. Do you guys feel hopeful?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We're in for change.
Okay, I'm definitely in for change. 100% want that. I'm really hoping at least 4 candidates will make it across the finish line today.
You do?
I think Sonia Shaw will make it to the November thing. 50+1. I think she's done, but I think Herb and Michael will also get it. The rest of the guys, we're gonna have to. It's gonna be like a nail biter. See, I already bit down my nails.
Over for 30 days, probably.
You think so?
Yeah, well, they start burning ballot boxes.
I saw that. Right? That was LA, wasn't it?
So,
It's like ballots got destroyed in that.
Well, they said they were going to replace all of them, so if it got burned, I'm.
I don't understand what that means.
How do they find out
Right.
who lost a ballot?
Yeah.
There's no way of doing
It's
that.
insane.
That's
I've been in
coming
touch with Riverside County, the auditors there, and they did a small audit. There was a ballot election for 500 people or something like that. So they had measured, and the Riverside County, the ROV said there were 510, but the actual ballots were 500. So it was a discrepancy of 10. And it's enough for us to go through them by fingers and count them by hand, right? So anyway, now they finally got some concessions where they're able to see the ballots beforehand, which is kind of interesting in Riverside County. I don't know what's going to happen, but I've got some questions.
Yeah, really.
I'm sure you guys have questions too, right?
When you control the count, you control the election.
Yeah. My whole thing this time out was let's get more people to vote, and if they want to cheat, they have to cheat harder, right? So,
Yeah, great point. Yeah, definitely.
I love your earrings too. Very nice. Very nice. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Which channel are you from?
I'm on Ramin RealTalk. I don't have my. Oh yes, I do. Hold on. I'm going to pay you off. That's my QR code on the back.
All right.
There you guys go. That's my channel. You'll be on there. You're live right now. You already know me, so
Real talk.
appreciate you.
I send you his links periodically, but I don't think he was watching.
I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's move on down.
Thanks. All right.
Did you vote? Yes, sir. All right, good. Hey, guys, how are you? Where are you from?
HB?
HB. Where's Huntington Beach? I don't know the acronyms of HB. Let me go over here. I'm from San Jose. Is that wrong?
From there.
Really?
No, yeah. I have lots of family from Mountain View,
Oh,
Pinecrest Lake.
Pinecrest Lake. That's
It's like in the Sonora Pass. My uncle has.
I know where
a vacation.
Pinecrest. I go fishing there all the time.
Yeah, that's we go there vacation every year.
Really?
Yeah, when the kids were little. Love it.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Awesome.
you're my friend.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm Lori.
I'm Ramin.
Nice to meet
So
you.
nice to meet you here live on YouTube. If you're okay with that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. All right. Cool. How do you feel about the election?
Awesome.
Is it gonna
I'm
happen?
Excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Everybody's gonna win.
Everyone's gonna.
Most of us are gonna win.
Yeah. No, I was helping because I live near Gracie Vandermark.
Okay.
Michael Gates. And they're like I know them from being around. He's an elk and she's an elk and I'm an elk.
Oh wow.
And so, anyways.
I've been at Macy's and Elks on this trip more than ever before. So.
But they're like super nice, and I agree with them. So I was helping you call
Good.
at the call center
Nice.
today.
Good for you.
They just asked if I could just make sure people voted for Gracie and Tony Strickland. Oh, Tony Strickland, I'm friends with him too.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's what I was doing all day. And then I was there, and then someone I was volunteering with said, they told me about this thing tonight, and then I said, can I go too?
Yeah, you can.
So I got the link from Gracie's campaign manager.
Good.
And so then I went online and I,
Registered, and now you're here.
yeah, so I'm so.
We drove in from San Jose yesterday, so it's been a long trip, but
to Huntington Beach. I
love it. It's nice.
Okay, I love
You guys have a pier and everything and a bunch of stuff. What are those? Is those ships or are those, what are those, like piers and oil things out there?
Oh, because look at the oil, we were an oil company. Like that's,
No, I don't actually. No, I don't. I swear, I found like oil rigs inside streets right behind houses earlier too. I was like, what?
No, because we're an oil town. Henry Huntington, that guy right there.
That's the guy, huh?
Yeah, so that's how we got rich is the oil thing. And so there's like oil things like out there, in the ocean.
So you live here.
Yeah,
If I wanted to buy a house with an oil rig behind it, is it going to be more expensive to buy the house than a normal house?
Well, I have friends that live in a really nice gated community.
Okay.
And they have a view of the ocean.
And they got an oil rig.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, because
I love it.
to all be like oil, like all like.
So is a house with a rig more expensive than a house without a rig?
Well, they don't own it.
They don't own the rig?
No,
Who owns the rig?
the city. I would think.
No, you got to own the oil. What are you guys thinking? I want to buy a house down here. Just test it. I want to see. I want to be an oil guy. That'd be fun. The guy I talked to today, he said they make about 4 barrels a day. I think it was. Yeah, 4 barrels a day. That's $400 a day. That's 16,000 roughly.
Well, I don't think they own it. I haven't heard that. No.
I'm gonna dig into that. Somebody figure it out online. Let me know. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
Stay here.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Restaurants or anything. I can let you know.
Was that a fat joke because I eat a lot? I'm just joking.
No, the
You're
restaurants here are fabulous.
They're awesome. Yeah. We were at Main Street last. No, what is that? What is that street you have down here? Main Street, is it Main? Yeah. We were on Main.
Today, well, all the really good restaurants are like, well,
All over.
Pacific City.
Oh, really?
Pacific City.
Okay. No, I don't know where that is.
Oh, Pacific City's just that way. It's like an upscale mall, and then Steyer Hotel's there. You should go and check it out tomorrow. It's like really nice restaurants there, and it's via the pier.
Check it out.
Like Ola's is good, the Brandt's good.
The pier's over here, isn't it? Yeah, the pier's that way.
Oh well, I'm directionally
Okay.
challenged.
All right, so they go that way. You want me to go that way?
Go to Pacific. Just remember Pacific City.
Okay.
It's Huntington Beach used to be called Pacific City.
Okay, got it. I remember. I got it.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like going there because I feel like I'm in Monterey or some upscale mall.
You're in Northern California first. You shouldn't be living here.
I've lived here my whole life, but
Joking with you.
I'm just saying it's really nice.
Awesome. I'll check it out. Thank you.
Anytime.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
How are you, sir?
Hello, I'm fine.
I'm Ramin. Pleasure
Whatever
to
you're
meet you, man.
selling, I don't want any.
Okay, I'm not selling anything.
I'm just kidding.
How you doing? You okay? Where are you from?
I'm from San Clemente.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the election? You think we got this?
Oh, we got it.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of pent-up sentiment, so
Oh, there's
I
got
think we
it.
got it, yeah.
It'll be late.
Yeah, I hope so. That's going to be great.
Yeah, but he's great. He's a
good guy. I enjoy
Yeah,
him.
I enjoy talking to him. Yeah.
Too. All right, well, enjoy yourself. Good to see you.
So where are you?
I'm from San Jose. I got a YouTube channel called Ramin RealTalk. That's my channel. That's my money.
Wow. That's your money.
Yeah, that's my QR code if you want it.
It's probably no good.
It's good. You guys.
It's good?
They take it here at the hotel too, so.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just joking.
That's good.
All right. Pleasure to meet you, man.
You better save this. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't pay you.
It's $100, guys.
$100.
All right.
Put it towards the deal.
Let's put it towards you. Hi, guys. How are you?
Good, how
You good? I'm Ramin.
Fernando, dude.
Fernando, nice to meet you. Barry, nice to meet you. And you are?
Rocky.
Rockin'?
Rocky.
Rocky. Like the fighter? No. Rocky like the fighter?
Rodney.
Rodney.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Hey. How you doing? Got my fish and I caught nothing. Okay, there you go. That guy. All right. Very good. How are you guys? How you feeling? Where are you guys from?
City of Whittier.
That's close.
That's not too far, yeah.
All right. Did you guys vote? Of
course we did.
Okay. Like a long time ago or like recently?
Yesterday. Yesterday, yeah.
Today. We voted today. Shame on us, right?
Excited about Mr. Hilton winning.
Yeah, me too. All right, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, he's the right guy for the job. That's
It's going to be a nail biter. So as I checked earlier, there were 4.5 million ballots outstanding still,
okay.
quote unquote, whatever. That's because the counties haven't pushed through their numbers. So,
Sure.
and I'm sure that a lot of people were waiting for today to vote. So that's going to be, they say they're going to get it up by 8 o'clock. We got what, about 20 minutes left? Yeah.
Yeah.
20 minutes. Hey,
They need to change the people that run these elections.
right?
Every other state can have elections turn out the same night.
Oh, come on, be fair. We're the fourth largest economy.
That's right. That's the problem.
That's why it happens.
Well, look who's running. So that's the issue.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I agree with you. I think, honestly, I think this will be 2 weeks out. At least we'll know some percentages of numbers, which will be awesome tonight. At least we can swallow our water, and be done. But I don't know how far. I think that the true numbers are going to be about 2 to 3 weeks out. That's what I'm predicting.
I think so. Also, in my city, we felt so bad about. I'm a former council member in my own city.
For you.
And we just had such a problem with LA County's voting system that we created our own.
Okay.
And we had turnouts the same evening. So we had elections.
What county is it?
City of Whittier, I should.
But it's in Los Angeles County,
LA
right?
County, yeah.
Okay.
So we decided to create our own
For you.
election system.
Are you familiar with Clint Curtis? Curtis Clint or something like that? He's in Shasta County. He's the ROV there.
No.
So he's the guy who was the programmer for the Dominion machines
Okay.
back in Jeb Bush's day, right? They were trying to figure out how not to program the machines. So he reverse engineered for them and said, "Hey, somebody can cheat, right?" And so anyway, all that started. And he's now running the Shasta County stuff. He doesn't trust the machines at all. So he actually photographs every ballot that goes through. He's going to set up a little bin that takes a picture of a ballot and goes through. Takes a picture of a ballot and goes through. I met him in Stockton about, I want to say, a month and a half ago. Very interesting guy. I'd like to see more of that election accountability stuff going on, so.
Well, I mean, look, it's going to take political will to make that happen. And without political will, it just doesn't happen.
I want to cheat. That's all. That's all this is. Let me keep cheating. That's, at some point, we got to just be tired of it and say, I don't want to cheat anymore. Can we just play fair and you roll your dice, I'll roll mine, and we'll see who wins, right?
We need the people of California and LA County to wake up and realize that you can't keep blaming the same people over and over again. At some point, you have to say,
it's my fault.
Yeah, it's my fault because I keep voting them in.
I've heard Stockholm Syndrome used a couple of times now recently too, right? So with Karen Bass. I can't imagine why LA wants Karen Bass. Can you figure that out for me? Is there a reason why LA people want Karen Bass? Any reason whatsoever?
Well, I mean, look, Karen, did a good job as a congresswoman, right? And she has support of her entire party around her,
Yeah.
right?
Machine.
And so she has a machine, to your point. And I think she has good intentions. Unfortunately, she just hasn't been able to hire the right people underneath her to make it happen.
Yeah, recently she came out and said, I was surprised at how much feedback I got from the homeless issues. My people were working against me inside of my party. What are you talking about? It's like the mafia. So
There's an old saying, inspect what you expect, right?
All
So that means get out in the street and look and see what's going on.
Yeah. Well, she's been known to get out in the street and go to the homeless camps and talk to people. She's known for a little bit of that.
Yep.
But I think I like Spencer Pratt. I like his approach to things.
Yep.
He's very fresh. I don't know how much he can get accomplished, but I do think he's very fresh.
Spencer will have a hard time unless he hires the right people underneath him, right?
Circle
That's
friends. Yeah.
Without that, you can't get anything done. Without having the support underneath you, it's just going to be, you get continuously undermined because there's a system that's there.
Yeah.
And that system is built
To sustain.
to sustain us ourselves.
I want my money. Give me my money. Keep putting my money.
All the NGOs and
Yeah.
everything else. So if Spencer wants to be successful, he needs to hire the right people.
Agreed.
Otherwise, he's going to, 4 years,
That's it.
whatever.
Yeah, agreed. What's an Arnold Schwarzenegger thing, right? In the
Absolutely.
beginning, yeah. 100%. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you
Likewise.
guys.
Nice
Thank you.
meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Like
Thank
Mary.
you. Pleasure to meet you, Mary. Gentlemen, lady, let's go. Hey guys, how are you? I'm Ramin.
Hey,
How you doing?
I've seen your videos.
You have? Awesome. I'm Ramin. How are you?
Alyssa.
Pleasure to meet you. Hi, I'm Ramin.
Lisa.
Lisa, pleasure to meet you. So where are you guys from?
Right here in Orange County.
Wow, OC. Okay.
Yeah, we put up, but I kind of wanted to ask you because I didn't think you were very strong on supporting Hilton. I think you were kind of moderate.
Switzerland?
A little bit.
Okay.
Switzerland, like leaning Hilton, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, here's the deal. Mathematically,
Yeah.
okay, speaking, and I'm going to get nailed by all the chat support
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, okay? But it's the end of the road. You guys did your best. I appreciate that. I like the chat people. I met them at the GOP. They were. Did you go to the GOP, the convention?
No, I didn't. But the Bianco people are my friends.
Yeah. They're an army.
Yes.
An army, and they are staunch, man. They love Chad. And I met Chad. I sat across from him.
Yeah.
I love the guy. I think I can have a beer with him.
Yeah,
I can have he's a gentleman. I love that. His wife as well. At this point, like today and yesterday, the numbers weren't so much in his favor. So
Right.
I don't know what that means realistically, mathematically.
Right.
I know a lot of his guys were waiting for today to vote, which could mean something significant today. We'll see. I think he's 9% behind Steve.
Right.
So will that 9% catch up? And what would have happened if that 9% would have gone to Steve? I can't tell you. But
Yeah, but what happens if we didn't push him hard and say, we like Chad as a person, he's a great guy.
very good.
But if you split that vote and we end up with 2 Democrats, that's on them.
So it's going to be on them.
Yeah.
Which is, and they're not going to look. They're going to say we supported our guy, and I get that, right? I'm behind somebody. I want to support him.
Right.
But I really had to play switch. I didn't. I took a side on Michael Gates. I took a side on Herb. I took a side on Jennifer Hawks and Sonia Shaw. 100% behind those guys. I never got to meet Don Wagner, and I only met Stacey Korsgarden once and Gloria Romero twice. But I'll still back them because of Hilton.
Yeah.
So it seemed like there was a cleaner, like path to finish, right, with
Yeah.
Hilton's team. So I dug that.
But I felt like if Trump and Charlie Clerk and Hibbs and Strickland and McClintock and Morgan and Vance and Gates are all back in the sky,
what does that mean?
And we're supposedly Republicans, like, do we follow our leader or do we go like, I like this guy so much, I don't care what you say,
And
that was the problem.
how do you think that Trump endorsement played on his chances? Do you think it took away? Because I'm seeing a lot of stuff in like the California Post today saying Trump's new Twitter post, whatever, it took Steve down a notch. Now Californians are going to go vote for Steyer just to not have a Trump guy in there. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I hear that.
That's sad, right?
Yeah, but the crazy thing is the Bianco supporters, like, he actually wants Bianco to win, and he did that on purpose so that people would vote for him. You know what I mean? And they're saying stuff like all the polls are wrong. Don't believe any of the polls.
I support that. I'd like this to me. This is 2016.
Right.
Hillary's going to win. Hillary's going to win.
Yeah.
And I was so depressed during that election, like until 8 o'clock. I was like, what? It's one state would come in. Right? Trump won. Do you think it's 2016 all over again?
I don't think so. And the reason why is because every single poll is saying that. Plus, Kalshi and Poly Market
That's money.
Yeah. So the money kind of gives you an idea of where people really believe. So we'll see if that's true or not.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Check it out.
yeah.
A couple hours of showtime.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Pleasure to
Hey,
meet
hey,
you.
thanks
Thank
for
you.
all your hard work,
I
man.
appreciate- Thank you.
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? I'm Ramin. What's shaking?
Hey, what's happening?
How you doing, buddy?
Ramin?
Yeah, Ramin.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How you doing?
George.
And
Bonnie.
Bonnie, pleasure. Jennifer, how you doing? You guys are okay with YouTube?
Hey, how you doing, YouTuber?
All right. How are you? Where are you guys from?
We're from Thousand Oaks.
Okay.
Simi Valley.
Simi Valley. How's the fire going over there? Is it out?
It was right by my house.
Wow.
But our firefighters, we had water in our reservoir.
That's a good thing, right? During a fire, that's a good thing. All
We
right.
have Karen Bass, so we're good.
There you go. Awesome. How do you guys feel about the election right now?
Well, Phil, well,
Are you jittery? This is my shooting hand, so I don't know. No? Yeah?
well, you just need another beer.
Slap Bianco, but that's besides. Okay.
I get that. I'm hearing that a lot today, especially. Yeah. I'm freaked out, to be honest with you. I kept looking at stats, kept looking at sites all day long. I've been kind of really stressed out about the thing. You feel confident. You look like you're confident
I
about
feel
this.
very confident. You know, Hillary was supposed to beat Trump by 60
I was just
points,
saying that.
and Trump won.
So you think 2016 right now?
Yes. I
God
think
bless
there's
you.
a-
All
I
right.
think there's a big wave right now. I think Spencer Prout's going to be in the top 2. I think.
Top 2 or win?
Well, he can't. He's not.
Some
Gonna,
guys down there were talking about him winning tonight.
No, he's not gonna
50.1. Yeah.
He's not going
He
to.
could. He could.
He's not going to be 50%
No?
plus once. No.
Okay.
No, I wish. It's not going to happen.
Right.
They won't let it. They won't let it. No.
Yeah, and you know, I used to call people like me, people who wear tinfoil hats. Come on, what are you talking about if they let them? It's actually, I see it more and more. It's a machine. They're out there, man.
It is a machine.
It's not cool.
Baking machine.
In LA, there was a fire with a bunch of ballots burnt in a box or something like that. You saw that, and they're trying to recreate them. What does that mean? That's what they said on the news. It was saying, how are you going to do that? I have no idea.
Do that for
Right? The imprints. There you go. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's your YouTube channel?
Oh, you ask, huh?
I do, yeah.
Tell them, guys. Here, this is Ramin Real Talk. That's I talked about California accountability. I started up on my roof about PG&E, and I hate PG&E. And then I started going down the rabbit hole of water bills, and I got a $500 water bill. It's just us two in the house. What happened? And I started talking about gas prices and then vehicle mileage taxes. And then little by little, Candace reached out to me, and I become part of this whole mess that's going on. So
There's a lot of rabbit holes. There's a lot.
there's a
of
lot.
There's
There are a lot
to
of
talk
it.
about.
I'm a mortgage guy, so I started Prop 19, Prop 13. It's, they're trying to take our properties. And you look at what's happening in New York right now. I did a video today. Mamdani is seizing homes. You saw that, right? Yeah.
I've been involved in this all day.
Yeah. So if you're a landlord and you are deficient in your upkeep of your property, they can take it away from you. And then I was talking to a bunch of mortgage guys about this, and what are they going to do? If the government takes your house, they're going to say, you know what, Bank of America, we don't want you to, can we take this mortgage out, lower our rate, whatever it is? And so that's the biggest part of the rental flow.
Yeah.
And if they get rid of the mortgage, now release the property taxes for a couple of years too, now you're making money, and I just took your house.
Yeah.
You know?
We want to keep that. We're close to that. We hopefully.
Well, with Gavin, one more round,
Hilton will turn that around.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. Thank you guys for coming on. Appreciate you.
Good luck with your
Pleasure. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Good luck, Hilton.
Stay safe, guys. Thank you, guys. Pleasure. Thank you.
Take care.
Is it you like it?
Love it.
Thank you. Thank you. You can't spend it anywhere. Hey, guys. How are you?
Hi there.
Are you okay with YouTube going online live? How are you? I'm Ramin. Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Ramin.
Ramin. Carmela.
Carmela and
Catherine.
Catherine. Pleasure to meet you. Hey,
Kimberly.
Kimberly and
Nice to meet you.
love your shirt, Randy. Awesome. Where you guys from?
Thank you, Rancho.
Rancho. Oh.
Rancho Cucamonga.
So my audience is Rancho Cucamonga. I talked to Rick in Rancho Cucamonga, right?
There you
Awesome.
go.
There you go. How do you guys feel?
Feeling good.
Yeah? When did you vote? Did you vote today or like last week?
When did I?
Yeah. We dropped our ballots today. Okay. All right. Good deal. 2 weeks ago. All right.
In California, we think Steve can do it.
There you go.
So,
Yeah, I believe so
better
too.
good.
I believe so too. So you guys are feeling good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get this party started. We've got like 10 more minutes to showtime.
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys.
Ready to get it on.
Thank
Ready
you.
to get it on.
Appreciate you guys. Ready? We're going that way? Okay, we're going that way. How you guys doing? How are you? Good to see you. I'm Ramin. Hey, how are you? Hi. Pleasure. Ramin, how you doing? All right. We're going that way? You lead, Norika. I'll follow you. You lead. You lead. Thank you. My bumpers go, sir. Erica, what are we doing? Are we going inside? Hey, how are you? How you doing, man?
How are you?
Good to see you. How you been?
I keep watching you every night.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man.
My wife hates me.
Look,
No, she hates you.
really? I say the truth, right?
No, it's you're doing well. What do you think?
It's going to be a nail biter. That's what I think. What do you think?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Everything was fine up until last week.
Yeah, 4,500 ballots are still, 4.5 million ballots are still outstanding. So
How much?
4.5 million as of like about an hour ago in my room. Secretary of State website. Of course, this is because they just haven't pushed the numbers through the counties, right?
Right.
I expect a lot of Chad Bianco voters to be voting today, which means the ballots haven't gotten counted. I don't know. California doesn't have a good record of counting ballots, so we'll see what happens.
Right.
What's your take on it? What do you think?
You know, all I can tell you, if he doesn't make it, we're doomed.
Well, I'll give you some upside on that, okay? If he doesn't make it, we haven't had one of the 8 positions in 20 years. So no lieutenant, no. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We haven't had a lieutenant governor here. We haven't had a state superintendent. None of the 8 positions. So I think we have 4 positions available today that are probably good. Like Herb Morgan, I think is going to make it. Michael Gates for sure. Sonia Shaw for sure. Treasurer Jennifer Hawks is looking good too right now too in terms of numbers, at least from what I've heard. So this is only street talk, but it is what it is. So
Right. All I can tell you from my perspective, and you and I have the same common denominator when it comes to fraud, waste, and abuse. There are only 2 positions that will make the difference. First one is Michael Gates.
immediate,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, Michael Gates is number 1 with this effect, and then the governor. Michael's gonna have he's gonna make it for sure, one of the 2, but he's gonna have a hell of a fight with Rob Bontes.
Yeah.
You have no idea how those people are.
I do. I've been
I've worked with
uncovering
them.
more of these things. It's insane how they operate. They're very adversarial. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, and they find ways to manipulate things. Yeah. They are.
You hear about the 2 new commission or board members of the high-speed rail?
No.
Steve Kawa.
No.
Steve Kawa and we fought for 20 years.
Wow. Okay.
In San Francisco.
Wow.
He's the number 1 menace. And just to let you know what they do, they have a team of 20 lawyers. I call them the shadow team. They're the one that sets the rules, how to circumvent the rules.
Wow. Interesting.
Him.
Well, you heard about the new high-speed bus, right?
Oh my God! Don't let me start.
You guys haven't heard? So they're not going to have a high-speed rail because they can't get the whole thing going. So we got a high-speed. We got a Caltrain from San Jose to Merced, I believe.
Yes.
And then Merced to Berkeley or to Bakersfield will have a high-speed portion. And you get off of that, you get on a bus going 140 miles an hour to Los Angeles, right?
It cannot be. It cannot happen. It cannot be done.
So high-speed bus.
Highway 5 could not sustain 140 miles an hour.
Well, they want to make 2 lanes inside, and the diagrams I saw also had bike lanes inside the high-speed lanes. Go California, okay? So insane.
It's insane.
It is. All right, man. Great to see you. We'll see you inside.
Yes.
All right. Inside. Awesome. Let's go inside, guys. See what's going on, and come back out. Ready? Wow. Who said that? Whoa, what's going on? How are you? Hey, shaking. How are you? Good to see you. How are you? How are you? How are you? Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Good. All right, you guys are live on YouTube.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Is that bad?
What's that?
You can say things, can't you?
I can say a
How
lot.
do you feel about the election? What's going on? How do you guys feel?
Well, we're excited.
Okay.
We're excited. We've been working very hard on the Michael Gates campaign.
Yes, you are.
Yep. So, yeah.
There's a lot happening right now. We're keeping a close eye to make sure it's on the up and up.
I saw the numbers right before I came down here about an hour ago, and we had 4.5 million votes outstanding still for the Secretary of State website, so which is interesting. Okay, the counties are still filtering the numbers down, which is cool. No numbers are published as of yet for.
They won't.
They're supposed to go 8 o'clock. I'm going to go back up and check the numbers. I don't think they're going to be up. I don't think tonight. What do you think?
Yeah. So, and one thing that's a little upsetting is in our county, Orange County, you have a lot of machines that are not working properly. There's a lot of machines that are not scanning properly.
The scanners, the rollers and the scanners were melting. So 25 scanners had to be replaced by our InterCivic. But they didn't do that out at the boat centers, only at the RV.
I tell you,
We're watching them closely.
adventures in California.
Yes.
All right.
Constant adventure.
Right on. Yeah.
But we're here to be.
I'm gonna come visit you guys back out here in a little minute. I'm gonna go back inside the press room. Do live. Second. Okay. Yeah.
Take care.
All right. Let's go that way, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, you guys can still donate to the Gates Club. Where do they donate?
GatesForAG.com.
Gates number 4 AG.
AG.com. Yep.
Okay. There you go.
Yep.
Right. If you guys want to help Michael Gates get to the next level after this election right now, because we still got November to talk about, and that's going to help pay for door hangers and signs and people to call on the phone, so forth and so on. And there's your QR code, guys. Scan that if you want to donate. Good.
For commercials, social media.
Yep.
Plus the entire thing.
We need money.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I'll be back. All right. Let's go back inside. Hey, how are you? You guys ready? Let's go inside. Ready? Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, bye. Okay. Let's go back to the press room real quick. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go. And I'll let you guys watch the whole press action in action. And I'm going to go take a small, quick break, and I'll be right back out. I'll watch your comments real quick, guys, okay? Yeah, there we go. All right. So what you're seeing right now is the press room. Hey, how are you?
So, if there's anybody here who I should kind of be aware of who they are, like, important supporter, that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't need to be introduced, but just tell me if they're.
Got it.
Okay.
100%. Like, give me an option. Like, who? Like, what are you thinking?
I'm not.
Okay.
I just.
We are live on YouTube.
No.
Okay.
No.
So yeah. Look, that's what I was pointing to. Okay. So yeah. Well, I'll have a conversation with you in a minute. Okay. Come see me in the press room. Okay. All right. Thanks. Okay. Let's set the camera right here. And let's set it right here. With this. Okay. Just open the links. There we go. Thank you. That's it. And watch. Leave it here, just like that. Oh, this is still on me. And here we go. We're good. Hey guys. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to unmic, and I'm going to let you guys watch the press room. I'm going to go and answer some questions for you guys on the computer, and you guys hang out here for a minute, okay? I think we're off, right? I think we're off. Actually, I can just do that. Okay, guys. Hey, welcome back. This is the press room. I'm in the press room back here, and I got some numbers coming at you guys in about 5 minutes. Okay, less than 5 minutes. I got RJ and Jenna hammering out some stuff on the websites, so they'll throw some stuff at you, and they'll be good. Jenna, are you up there? Can you come on? Or no? Okay, if you can't come on, you're good. Jenna, so what's happening? What are you guys throwing us? What kind of numbers are you going to throw at us?
We're gathering the numbers right now and we'll see what we can get. Hopefully, I think we're going to get some information shortly, like 10 after 8. We should have some first set of numbers. And then I will also throw up, I think there's going to be comments over here. If you guys have things to say, I will throw up.
Yeah, let's answer a few comments. I saw somebody say CNN is spewing lies. Have you guys watched any news out there, Jenna and RJ?
I've got News Nation up right now. So
Brett has 29.
yeah, so I think I think they just threw up some LA mayor numbers, so I'm waiting for them to pull up again. As soon as I get some LA mayor numbers, I'll throw those up as well.
Awesome. Yeah, Pratt I want to see Pratt's numbers. So RJ and Jenna, you guys are on numbers. I'm going to go back in the crowd and start walking around again, okay?
All right.
And Jenna, will you let Norika know if there's anything in particular people want to know, so I can actually
different number.
Okay. Jenna, they're going to call you with a different number. Just answer that phone, and then he's going to connect you guys and RJ together. So you'll be my voice through that to that phone. Okay. So we got a couple phones going. All right, guys. I want to answer some of these questions. Was this by XRP? All right, Duple by XRP. What the hell is going on? This guy says, Bunny, Ramin, you have been so very helpful through all this. I've watched every reel you have. I appreciate you. Thank you. Your interviews and suggestions, uniform. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, this is going to be, I'm actually freaked out a little bit, to be very honest with you guys. Let's see how far this goes. I also want to throw somebody up here. Who is this? This is Endless Capabilities. Hey, Ramin, keep up the good work, and you're appreciated. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And this is not the most glamorous shot of me, is it? This is where you figure out that you don't look good on camera. All right. Who we got here? Let's see. We got some more of these questions up here. Hey, can you guys throw up some hearts and stuff on this thing? I want to see a bunch of hearts. We got 700 people in this room. All right, let's go. What does this say? The Bianco. All right, there you go. Giddy up. And I'll get you some numbers so you guys can actually see who's winning in a second, okay? Yes, Rose, I'm all in for Norm. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Who's this? You're good, man. I appreciate you. Arturo, thank you very much, man. And who we got here? Our next governor, 2026, Bianco. I guess it's Bianco. All right, fine. We'll give you that. Nice work, Ramin. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate you. And we have, does Bianco have a real chance? I don't know, honestly. So last I looked, he was 9% behind, and I don't know what that means. Here's the deal with what I've been telling people with the numbers. So Steve Hilton was at, let's just give some round numbers. I'm going to give it, let's say 25%, okay? Chad Bianco was at roughly 14. Let's round it up to 15. So that means he's 10% behind Steve Hilton. However, like I've been telling everybody out there, there's 4.5 million ballots out freaking standing right now from what we expect. We expect 7.5 million ballots to come in, okay, total to 9 million. Right now, there's, I think, 3 point something million out there. So there's 4.5 million ballots left. Now, that Republicans constitute roughly 25%, okay, of the whole picture. If we can get more Republicans out to vote that didn't vote last time, this is the low propensity voter, then yeah, we might have a chance at sending 2 guys or whatever it is up there. Now, with Chad, let's say, being at 15 and Steve being at 25, Chad would have to catch up 10%. My take on what I've heard from Chad's people was a lot of them were voting today or this weekend, which is amazing, right? So that would take the numbers up. So his chances could happen. Now, I don't know if that means they are going to happen, but it could. All right. So I'm going to go back outside now. I'm going to join the rest of the crowd. I'm going to answer 2 more questions before I leave. What is this? I can't help but I think Bianco is just a wolf in sheep's clothing. I don't believe that, Cody. Honestly, I think Bianco is a gentleman. He's a good guy. I like him as well. Okay, but I think there's at some point there's some mathematics to be had here. Most Republicans have jobs and can't vote. You're supposed to be. I think you're supposed to get it off. If I'm not mistaken, your employer should be able to give you the day off to go vote. I'm not sure about that. Jenna, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Who paid is paying for Bianco to stay in the race. Again, hey, let's throw aside a lot of the tinfoil hat stuff, guys. So I think you should think of yourselves as an emergency room doctor. A guy comes into you from a vehicle accident. He's got something stuck in his ribs, and he's got a broken arm, and he's bleeding from his ears and his face. What are you going to think about? You're going to think about saving his finger or saving his leg. All right. So all this other stuff, yeah, there may be a crooked finger in here, there may be a blemish or whatever. Let's get to the triage of this whole thing, okay? So I don't care if somebody's paying for Chad Bianco stuff, in my opinion, okay? Who pays for Bianco? What do we got here? We got, especially in this race, okay, unless we already just answered that one. Let's take it out and drive and put in reverse in California. Let's make it happen again. I appreciate you, Matthew. I absolutely 100% agree with you. And I'm going to take this final comment here. Cindy Harris, it's about time. You sound a little bit positive about Chad Bianco. Hilton's a rhino, and we all know it. I like you. You're Ramin. Thank you. But I said it when I said, hey, listen, Cindy, I truly appreciate it. Even the guys that hate on me, I appreciate it. Look, I'm not here as a politician. You guys know that, okay? I'm down the middle of the road. I met with both these people. I met with Hilton. I met with Bianco. I respect both of those guys, okay? Whether Bianco, I can't tell you. I'm not a statistician. I'll do my best to take my mortgage math with me to help you guys decide. But right now, I'm going to stick with what I got. I love you guys. Cindy, I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much. I'm going to go out and join you guys on the floor, okay? See you in bed. Okay. What's that? I don't want that. Hello? Jenna? What's going on? Oh my God, I can hear you guys.
Share screen in RealTalk.
Okay, guys, I'm back on stage here with you guys. All right, so check this out. RJ is sharing a site with us. What is this, RJ? This is Xavier Becerra, 94%. What does that mean, RJ? You can talk to me with my ear here. Can you hear me, RJ? I muted you, so yeah, I can hear you now. Talk to me. Okay. We're looking at the first drop, guys. This is the first drop from all the counties going into the state GOP side, or the state, actually, Secretary of State side, okay? And what you're seeing here is Becerra is at 17.19%, right? Is that correct? Okay. Wow. Barely 1% of the total vote is in. And so we're just barely getting some numbers in, guys, okay? And you guys can do this yourselves, too, if you go to the, what's the website, RJ? It's CAGOP. Okay, DecisionDeskHQ.com or okay, so if you type in California Secretary of State website real quick, you guys can go there as well and follow along at home so you guys can see the same numbers we're looking at over here, okay, guys? And this is a live stream of what's happening. Now, granted, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to be very straight with you. A lot of the counties are not going to be able to report the numbers immediately. This was some of the things that were set out in the line outside as well that I was talking to people. They don't know how to do it, or they can't do it. I have no idea what's going on. Why? We'll fix that tomorrow after this election is over. We'll figure out what the hell's going on and get this damn thing under control. RJ, what do you have for me? You do? Okay, so this is a lieutenant governor on the screen, guys. By the way, our gal is Gloria Romero. Okay, what do we have? That's Fiona Ma is at what, 10,406 votes. Okay, that's 22% of the votes. Our gal Gloria Romero is right there at 5,996 votes with 13%. So 13 to 23, let's say. So 10% difference between Gloria and Fiona Ma, which Fiona Ma is not the incumbent, is she, RJ? No, Fiona Ma is a Democrat running. I'm sorry. Fiona Ma is a Democrat running. Okay. So yeah, Gloria Romero's our gal. This is right here. We're going to switch to Attorney General. This should be very good. Let's see. Michael Gates is our guy, guys, and he's running against Rob Bonta. Okay. So right now we see Bonta's at how many percent? Is that 32,000 votes for Bonta and 52. Okay. 52% and then 22,000 votes, right? RJ, it's 22,000. Okay. And then we got 26,000 votes for Gates, looks like. So he's at what, 43%? Is that okay? So look, guys, right now that's a win. Gates is 10% above Bonta. You guys heard it here first. Screw you, CNN. Okay, so 43% for Gates and 33% for Bonta. Bonta, I hope you go down. Everybody in the chat who thinks Bonta should go down, give me some hearts and stuff. Put them on the screen. All right, what else we got? Do we have Herb? Do you have a controller position there at all or no? Okay. Spencer Pratt, we still don't have information on. How about controller? Do you have Herb Morgan on there? Herb Morgan? And by the way, guys, this is Decision Desk. Okay, so okay. Wow. Okay. And Herb, our guy, is at 45%. So we're 5% below where we want to be for this. But it doesn't matter. Okay, it actually doesn't matter because it's top two. So this guy, who's the last guy? Is that Adams? That's Adams, right? He's at 3%. Okay, so he's not going anywhere. So for sure, I'm gonna call a race right now. Can we call it, RJ? RJ, can we call this? Okay, so right now we're calling it in Real Talk. It's going to be Herb Morgan and Malaya Cohen. And actually, can we get that as a banner across the bottom, Jenna, if we could? So we're calling this race. Okay, we're going to call Herb Morgan and Malaya Cohen are going to be the top two. Adams is completely out. That's good, huh? You heard it here first. Where's CNN on this? Wasn't here. Okay, Jenna, can you throw that on the screen on a banner? Is that possible? All right, and who we got now?
Yes, I'm working on it. So we're gonna call it as Herb Morgan and
We're gonna call it Herb Morgan and Malaya Cohen for sure.
Yep, doing it right now.
All right, awesome. It's up to you. If you feel like doing that, if you want to do that, you can go for it, man. Okay, rock and roll. I'm gonna unmute you. Here we go. All right,
okay,
guys.
Can you guys hear me?
Giddy up, cowboy.
All right. Okay, so we're back to California governor, and Steve Hilton is in the lead now. Steve Hilton is in the lead now.
Okay, how'd that happen? Can you explain that real quick?
Well, we were at 1% in. Now we are almost 10% of the vote is in, and Hilton is at third.
Okay, I guess that's Becerra and Steyer. Okay, so Becerra's at what is that, 25, and Hilton's at 30%. Wow.
Yeah. So we're off to the races. And then, do you want me to jump back to any of the other races right now? I'm going to check
RJ,
in.
Can we go back to the Attorney General race, please? Can we call that as well?
Okay, bear with me. Attorney General. Okay. Yes, I think they've called it. It's officially called a decision desk, and Bonta and Gates will go on to.
I'm trying to.
I think we lost him. RJ, are you there?
I'm still here, yes.
Okay, perfect. So I think what you were saying, and I just put up the banner, Herb Morgan and Malaya Cohen for 2026.
Cohen, yeah, they should.
And then I'm gonna
And then you
And
can add,
then,
I think Decision Desk just called it for Attorney General as well. So Rob Bonta, the incumbent Democrat, and then Michael Gates, the Republican. So you can see on the screen, they've got the green check marks. That tells you
Yep.
that Decision Desk has called that race.
perfect. So we've got, I just put it there too. Gates, Bonta. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so that one's down. And then looks like we've got a few other races I can jump through. So if you like, we've got the House race. This is Congressional District 17 up here in Northern California. Ro Khanna is the incumbent Democrat, and he's won. But what's happening is now we have a fight for second place in that race.
Awesome. So some of them are being called already, or at
Yeah,
least one
yeah,
of them is being
yes.
called. Okay.
Some of them are called, or at least the winner has been called for some of them.
How about Lieutenant Governor? Did we check Lieutenant Governor yet? Did we see if anybody?
It's still early numbers, but Romero, the Republican, is in the lead by a hair, and Fiona Ma is the Democrat, the top Democrat in there, and they both have roughly 20% of the vote. And
So they'll run to the net. Those probably will be the two. for the
probably
next-
unless any of the others can catch up.
Okay, and so and then maybe we should go down to Attorney General. We already called, so I have that on the screen right now. And then
Another one I can jump to is Insurance Commissioner.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got a three-way race right now: Kim, Allen, and Korsgaard. Korsgaard is the leading Republican. The other two, I think, are Democrat or Green. And then of course you have to get the top two.
Awesome. Wow, look at all that. That's great. Look at all this stuff. It's flying in, and the numbers are ever changing every second that he's changing. It looks like there's some more. So maybe we should you want to go through all of them kind of, or at the top and just I think maybe that's the.
Yeah. And so I just jumped to, this is Secretary of State. This one I think you can probably call as well. It'll be Shirley Weber, and Don Wagner. Weber is the Democrat, Wagner is the Republican.
Okay, so we'll have and I thought, aren't some of the races, if they get to 51 and a half, do they win the race? Like, how is that working? I know some of them, there was some talk. Yeah.
I don't think that's the case for any of the statewide races. I know that was true for, okay, we got Star back.
Okay, I'm back. Something happened to the computer tossed up. What did we do? What happened?
We called. Yeah, you want to fill them in? Go ahead.
So we managed to call, Attorney General. I'll just go back to it. And actually, while I'm on the screen, I think Decision Desk already called the Secretary of State race. That was a foregone conclusion. You've got one Democrat and one Republican, Weber and Wagner. So they'll move on to November.
100%. That's called.
Yeah, so you can see the green check marks. So Decision Desk has called that race. And I'm jumping to Insurance Commissioner is still in play. Korsgaard is the...
Hey, Jenna, can you text me the winners? So Herb Morgan for sure, but is this decision done? This is Secretary of State says this done?
Yes, Secretary of State is done. You asked for Herb Morgan. I'm jumping back to...
And that's 100% guaranteed, right, at this point? The 3%, there's no way that guy's going to catch up.
Yeah, because the Adams has a 3%. I think it's safe. They've not called it officially, but I think it's a foregone conclusion. And then I'll jump back to Governor, because last I checked, Hilton was in the lead. And we have almost 20% of the vote in. And so you've got Hilton 28, Becerra 25, and Steyer at 18. Still early, but this might hold. But you might see Hilton and Becerra switch places along the way.
Right now, we got Don Wagner for sure. We got Herb Morgan for sure. Yeah. And how sure are we on Michael Gates?
Michael Gates is solid. I can tap to that in just a moment. Bear with me.
Okay.
and then after that, I'll check.
Can you text me? Can you text me that that information so I can have it on the floor? I'm gonna go hit up Herb and Michael, and see what they have to say about that.
Right. So Bonta and Gates have been called officially by Decision Desk, so they'll move on to November. Okay. And then I was going to put up on the screen Treasurer. So Treasurer is also an important race.
Oh yeah, please. What's going on with Jennifer?
Yeah. So Jennifer Hawks is in second place.
Wow.
Is the Democrat. She's well in first place at 35%.
RJ, I'm seeing 35 and 28. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. And then
the one below is at 14%. What's the number of? What's the percentage in on the total percentage in?
Here, 17.2%.
So that's still too early to call.
It feels early to call, but at the same time, Hawks has double of the third place person. So I think directionally it'll probably stay where we are.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I'll just, as the numbers keep coming in, by default, I'll kind of stay on the governor's race. And,
you know what? Let's go down. How about Sonia Shaw? Can you give me superintendent of schools? See what that looks like.
Oh, good question.
Yeah, that's great. But we're excited because we got Michael Gates is already confirmed to be for 2026.
Did we call
November.
that first, right, Jenna? We called that first.
Yeah, we called that, and I did show it. I have the banner. The banner's here. Yep.
Hey, I want you guys to see what the hell's going on here, so you guys understand what happened. Right here, I want you guys to meet Tex. He's my videographer right here. He's on the floor with me, and that's Oz. All right. And we got a few reporters in here. This is the press room, so you guys are live inside this amazing place that we're in. Okay, so all right, talk to me. Who do we got next? Who are we predicting? Where's Sonia Shaw?
Yes, so that's what I have on the screen. Sonia Shaw with 16% of the vote in. Sonia Shaw is in the lead with 26%. Becerra, I think that's the Democrat, is at 18.6. So good start, very, very good start here for Sonia Shaw.
RJ, what percentage is in right now on that Shaw race?
15.7.
Okay, so it's still too early to call that. So we called Gates, we called Herb Morgan for sure, and we called Don Wagner, not Don Wagner, right? Not Don Wagner. Yeah, Don Wagner too.
We did. You reminded me. Let me jump to insurance.
Oh, Los Angeles mayor. Can you go? I just saw that.
Yes,
I just saw, but let's go pull that up real quick.
10% of the vote is in.
Okay.
Bass is, as expected, Bass is in the lead, 38%. And then Pratt is 28%. Ramin is at 20%.
For Bass and 27% in for Pratt right now.
Right.
And
so
what percentage of the vote is that?
It's probably going to be a Bass and Pratt runoff, I'm assuming.
Is that Ramin at 20%? What percentage is in? How much is in?
How much is in?
Ramin is at 20%, yes.
About 10%, 10% of the vote is in for mayor, Los Angeles
10%
mayor.
of the vote is in, and that's nothing. So I'm not. Pratt is going to get this. I'm gonna predict Pratt on this one. 100%. There's so much support for him, not only out here, but out everybody I've talked to. So I'm going to predict Pratt on this one.
Wait, are you going to predict him to?
Pratt,
are you going to predict
now, $100? Whoever.
Wait. Are you going to predict him to run? Meaning that he's going to get 51% of the votes.
Right now he's going to win. I predict he's going to get in the top two. Okay, I don't think he's going to get the 51%, but he's going to get in the top two. Okay.
And I'm just
Is that fair, RJ? Is that a fair vote?
Yes, Pratt being in second place is a safe bet.
Okay, awesome. Guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go to the floor now, and so I'm gonna go talk to Michael Gates and let him know that he won. For the most part, are we sure about this, RJ? We're sure about the number, right?
I will double check, but
double check. I want to give him the good news. I want to go tell
yes.
Herb Morgan
Michael
as well.
Michael Gates is official by Decision Desk that he will face Rob Bonta. You can see the double green check.
And the other one's at 4%, so that's not even a chance for them to get up there. Okay, 4%.
Yeah. We're Michael Gates, you can congratulate. Yeah.
Hey, okay, gotcha.
All
right, and then so Jenna's in my ear. That's good. I appreciate that. Okay, and then can you give me Herb Morgan too? Are we decided on Herb Morgan for 100%? RJ, Jenna, are we good on?
Yeah,
good
Herb,
on Herb
it
Morgan?
hasn't been officially called, I don't believe, unless it just got an update. Can we just double check? But it's pretty much. hasn't been
Yeah,
officially.
it's not been officially called. We're at 24% of the vote in.
Okay,
but it's-
24%. We got 55 for 40, and who's the other guy? 3. I'm going to call this one. This one's called.
Yeah, we're gonna call it.
Believe it or
Yeah.
not. We're calling Herb Morgan. I'm going to go out there. Jenna, can you take a screenshot of that? Actually, hold on. Let me do this right here, and I'll go out and talk to Herb right now. Bam.
Okay,
Okay.
you
And then
lost
give
me
Michael
in your
Gates as
ear,
well,
though.
please, if you could. RJ, I want to grab that controller screen. I'm sorry. The
Yeah, so the only one, just so everybody
Attorney General.
knows, the only one that's been officially called by the California from the website is the controller one. That's been
Are they up there?
officially
I
with the
wanna talk to
green
them because
check
they won.
marks.
I want to go tell them. Okay, hold on. So yeah, give me. Is this controller? I got controller. Boom. I need the Attorney General.
Attorney General, bear with me. Should be on screen. Okay, go for it.
Oh wait, they called it.
Real
They
talk.
called.
We called Bonta. We called Gates, and we called Morgan, and we also
Yeah, they
we
just called it.
Pratt
They just
as
got
well,
the check
okay?
mark though. Did you guys see that they just got the check mark on the
Yeah,
on Herb
yeah.
Morgan? Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah.
This is
And
for
then-
Attorney General. Good. Okay, so this is 100% called. Boom.
This is
Done.
100%
All right. I'm gonna go hit the floor, guys. Okay.
Okay.
And then Jenna and RJ, if you guys can call me on that previous number and join each other.
Okay, so we're here. So it's RJ and Jenna here. We're gonna keep the floor going with Ramin while he's out, but we're excited because we officially, right? We can call those two with the green check mark means that they are called.
Yeah,
Oh, look,
yes,
he's out there.
yes.
Okay,
So
cool.
Attorney General is safe. I'll toggle through a few others that weren't done just yet. So this is Superintendent of Public Instruction. So Sonia Shah.
Oh, I think he's gonna go share. Let's mute him until he's ready to talk. There we go. I'm gonna mute him just so you can talk until he's ready to go talk. There you go.
Sure. Okay. So we have Superintendent of Public Instruction. So Sonia Shaw is in the lead there. So far, 30% in. But yeah, we'll keep watching this one.
I feel like that's close. Yeah, that's probably the closest one right now currently.
Yeah, more so because again they have to pick two, so
Yeah.
they just have to see who the top two is going to be. Let me go back to another one that wasn't called just yet. Was treasurer. So treasurer. Again, this is top two, 33% in, and Kounalakis is in first place, Democrat. Hawks is the top Republican at 24%.
So you think those? Oh, they called the first person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, so we're waiting on them to call, and so we have 36.5% of that vote in.
Okay. So we still got that one's not. The second person isn't officially called yet. Okay.
No, not yet.
Yep.
But
And just so you guys know, I'm just reiterating to everyone out there, a green mark, check mark means it's officially called by our government officials that they're going to the November election. Just FYI, everyone. So when you see that, go ahead.
Absolutely. And then just checking in on the progress of
The governor, which is the big one. Yep.
This is the interesting one. So it's tightening a little bit. Steyer has pulled into the 20% range. Hilton, last we saw this was and in the first spot, he's dropped slightly to second. Becerra and Hilton neck and neck, 26 and 25. Steyer in third.
Okay, so this race is pretty right now. What we're seeing as inaccurate numbers is it's very, very close. Like for the top, for between Hilton and Becerra right now, the numbers seem very. Can we see? Can you kind of? I'm just curious what the other candidates are looking like. Just if we can, you see the full governor.
All right, guys. So if you guys hear me, Jeff, can you hear me? Am I too loud?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm going to find her. So let's go find him this way, right?
Oh, I think he's gonna go deliver the news, guys.
Please. Stop you. Hold on. Let's keep going this way, please. All right.
Okay, there we go. So I guess he's until we. Okay, so on this one, we're seeing. Okay, so yeah, this is good. So everyone can see kind of where it is. And Bianco, just so we know, is 11. Yeah,
11%.
Okay.
Mahan and Porter, kind of where we expected in the 5% and below range. Bianco also kind of, where the last couple of polls have been in the 10 to 12%.
And we're also. All right, guys.
I'll just take a look at a few other races.
All right. So I need to find. Let's go back this way, okay? All right.
I'm gonna mute him while he's walking. I don't think he's talking to anyone. Hold on.
Let you go. Relax. We're good.
Okay, so any new updates that you see that have been called so far?
The House races as well. But let me jump back to one that we hadn't paid much time or attention to, which was Lieutenant Governor. So,
yes.
Fiona Ma, the Democrat, 21%. Romero, the Republican, at 17%. We have 36% of the vote is in.
Okay.
So this one is still anybody's game.
Right. So do we think so that one is too early to kind of predict because it's pretty close? Or
yeah, I would say this would probably change in the next few minutes. It just ticked up a little bit, so we'll come back to this one. So Attorney General, we called. One of the ones we hadn't called yet was insurance.
The insurance broker, yeah.
So we're back to that again. Top two we're looking at. So Coors Garden is the Republican. She's in third. And these other two candidates have pulled ahead. So we'll see how that goes. And we have 36% of that vote in.
Okay.
And then since there's a lot of interest, we'll jump to Spencer.
Let's see this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still holding. It's still holding. And so we've got Pratt in second at 28%, Bass at 38%, and Ramin at 20%. This is basically very similar to where we thought it would be at this point. So this might hold, but it just depends which votes come in later and sooner.
So is he live? Let's see. Oh, he is. Okay, wait. I thought he was okay. So I was gonna say so probably just so you guys see for LA mayor candidate, we're probably looking at a runoff between Bass and Pratt. I'm assuming. I know it's pretty close, but I think
it should hold. It should hold.
Yeah. And then I see that what's the percentage of the votes we have in for the mayor?
Oh, that one I think was around 20%, but it didn't say so specifically. Meantime, I just jumped back to check on the governor's race. It's pretty much where we left it. Because the reason the vote is slowing down, the total number is slowing down, is because the mail-in ballots, I think they were counting first. And so now the same, as we get closer, the same day vote or the yesterday's in-person vote starts getting counted because it's first in, first out kind of system.
Yeah. Okay. So the governor race is pretty neck and neck right now for these top three. I think when you showed the other candidates, maybe you want to just quickly show again so they can see where
Oh yes. So
Jad.
Yeah. So it's like I said, it's kind of where we were a few minutes ago when we were on this race. The numbers are tightening, and they're not going to jump too much up and down from here, I don't think. So Bianco is at 11.5. And he was varying between 9 and 12% in the last few polls. So this seems true. And then you've got a lot of people under 1%. So that's there.
Yeah, because there was like what? There was like 70 something people who ran for governor.
60 plus, yeah.
It was
You can see
crazy.
this. Some people got like 800 votes, or the lowest number is somebody got 165 votes, just for your curiosity.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's check in. While you're keep looking, I'm gonna check in. I'll unmute him to see where we are over there.
Oh, I see that. Good. Oh, great show.
I don't think we can hear him very well, so I will we'll keep going. Is there any new updates to be called? Let's see. Maybe we should just run. Should we run through the top from the top?
Yeah, that
down?
sounds good.
Let's do that. Yep.
So I've been sort of static on the governor's race, not still, around the 40% mark. We can check in a few minutes. And then I'll go to lieutenant governor. So that one seems about where we left it. And so we've got Fiona Ma, 21.3%, the Democrat, Romero, the Republican, at 17.9%. That's the top two right now. So that's those two. Then we'd already called this one, Attorney General Rob Bonta and Michael Gates, even though the numbers are slightly changing. But officially, the decision desk team has called that one. Insurance commissioner, we had not seen a decision yet. I don't see any change, still at 36%, 37%. Then let's go back to the mayoral race. So Pratt is up. So he went.
I'm gonna mute him again. Sorry, there was so much back. Go ahead. Okay, so for the mayor race, we're looking at. It seems like a Bass and Pratt.
Bass and Pratt.
Yeah.
It feels that Pratt has created enough distance between him and Ramin, the third position. So, but we are. Let me see what percentage is in for that one.
And then, so basically, I think it's safe. It seems like she's been stuck at 20% for a while now, or yeah.
So we're at halfway there. So 50,
awesome.
Yeah, so it says 49.2% of the vote is in, and so yeah, it should hold from here on for that should qualify.
Everybody outside, come and be your come on.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I think I got hit again. So, okay. So yeah, I think we can call. I feel like I'm going to predict, I guess I can't be as good as he is, but I say that I think it's going to end up being Bass and Pratt for LA mayor.
Yeah, it should hold.
Now that we're at 50%.
Yeah, with about half the vote in, I can refresh just to be safe. But yes, I think at 36 and 30 with 10 points ahead of Ramin, yeah, I think we should be okay.
And then anything else get called? Is anything official or nope?
So another one, let's go to superintendent again. Not
Yeah, she had a
called.
far lead, didn't she? She had a
Yeah,
pretty far lead.
yeah, Sonia Shaw is again the Republican, but these are nonpartisan offices, so they don't mark them
Right.
as such. So Sonia Shaw is at 23.5, and then Barrera at 19.2. Again, top two move ahead. So the third person is less than 10%. So while they haven't called it, we've got 35% in. I think once we cross 40, if it doesn't change much, we can probably call this one.
Okay. Yeah, and that was a sealed stamped approval. Ramin endorsed her. So
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah, that's very good. And then I think Secretary of State we'd already called, Weber and Wagner.
Was it called? I didn't know that we called that one. Okay, so that one is.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's,
yeah. If
okay,
you hadn't
cool.
put it on the screen, feel free. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great.
Another one that's still in progress is treasurer. So
The first one is called, yeah.
right, but we're still playing for second. At this point, 39% in. We've got only 3 other people in double digits, and Hawks is 11 points ahead of number 3. So she should be safe. I think some numbers just ticked up, but it's roughly the same. So yeah, again, if we get close to the 50 mark, or at least 45% of the vote in, then probably Hawks should be safe.
Awesome.
And I'll just jump around. There's a few House races out there. This is House Congressional District 17. Ro Khanna, of course, is the incumbent. And then basically we're playing for second. And so we have 2 Republicans, Ritesh Tandon and Hafan. And then
Yeah, maybe we should. I was going to say, you know what? Maybe we should go through the U.S. House numbers, because I feel like a lot of people,
Yeah.
you know, from all over probably want to know where their district is heading. So maybe you want to go through all those.
Yeah. So naturally, we're in Northern California, so those are some of the ones we're focusing on. But we'll look at all different kinds. So so this is District 16. Sam Liccardo, former mayor of San Jose, so he seems to be called for first place, and then we're playing for second. This is Peter Soule and another person called Kevin Johnson. And so that was Congressional District 16. I may have a few others. There's 18. So Zoe Lofgren is safe in first place. And with 46% in, I think Shane Lewis looks safe for second. And then this is up near the Sacramento area. This is Kevin Kiley, who used to be a Republican, now identifies as independent. He was affected by that Prop 50 redistricting, so that's why he had to switch how he identifies. So he's technically the incumbent, but it's very, very close between the top 3 people. Next, let's go back to LA Mayor just to see if there's anything different. We're still at the same numbers, 49.2 in, so we'll check back in here. A few more House races. This is 14. So we have a first place called, second place still underway. I'll go back to insurance. Still kind of fighting between the top 3 people, but it's getting consolidated between Kim and Allen. And Course Garden is the Republican, as far as I know.
Okay. Ramin, we've got. Are you back in? You're on mute? You're on mute. He's muted.
How about now? Are we unmuted? Okay, so I got to talk to Michael. I got to talk to Herb, and I can't find Sonia or the other gang out there, but I think we're doing pretty good. What are we doing on Pratt? I haven't been able to listen to you guys, but what
So
are we doing on Pratt?
we're gonna pretty much. He can pull it up, but it's at 50. Pretty much 50% of the vote is in, and it's gonna be between him and Bass. That's what it's looking like. It's not called yet.
Is it a done
but here you
deal?
go.
Well, it's
It's
pretty
not.
safe, Ramin. It's again, almost 50% of the vote in. Bass is at 36 and a half. Pratt is at 30. Raman is at 20%. So, and then in raw votes, she would have to make up almost 40,000 votes to catch up to Pratt. So that's a tall order.
Awesome. This is great news. This is really great news. So, are we calling Pratt, guys? Is that what we're doing? We're calling Pratt?
Again, that's your call to make. But I can
How much
just
of the
tell
vote
you,
is in? How much percentage?
49.28. So just about 50.
I want to be able to call Pratt. Actually, you know what? Personally, I'm going to call Pratt on a personal basis. I'm going to call him because I've just seen too much from that end of things, and I think he's going to get it. I think there's so many silent people. Again, one of the great examples I saw earlier on one of the channels was like, hey, this Beverly housewife is not going to go to her friends and say, hey, I voted for Pratt. She'll say, oh, I didn't vote or whatever it is. And she's silently getting a vote for Pratt. This is the same thing that happened in 2016 with the Trump effect, right? People were voting for Trump and not telling their friends or not telling the pollsters, and look what happened. So I think the same thing's going on with Pratt. He's an undercover winner, and I think it's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to him, honestly. Do you think I'm wrong, guys?
I think it'll be no. I think he'll be. I think it'll be a runoff for sure between him and Bass. I think.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm putting him in the top two. I'm not giving it 50%. I'm giving him top two.
Yeah, because you know what? A couple days ago, I got to tell you, I was going to say that he was going to go with the 50% and just call the race in one thing. But I think after seeing this, I'm going to say it's going to be a runoff. So I'll go with you on that one.
Okay. That's good. Who else we got? What other race can we call? You know what? How are we doing on treasurer? Are we still?
Yeah, I'll go to treasurer next. But since we were looking at governor a moment ago, I thought I'd jump to lieutenant governor. So this is Fiona Ma is in first and Romero is in second. So that's with almost 40% in. And then, Ramin, are you still there?
He's there, but I think it's not.
Dude,
are you there?
I got to switch cameras on the live camera because we're out of battery on that one. So I'm going
to
tweak that out. Okay. Hang on.
Okay. And then in the meantime, I'll jump back to the governor race.
Sorry, okay, guys. So it's 42% is in the governor. So okay.
Yeah. So we had a little bit of a drop.
I'm going to put myself on mute so I don't disturb.
Oh, no, you're okay, man. But it is razor thin right now between.
Steyer is awesome, right?
Yeah, so Ramin, just so I'll catch you up with the governor race. It's a very, very tight race, obviously, that we knew. It looks like Bianco is hovering just over double, like 11. And then it looks like, did Steyer drop? I feel like Steyer kind of dropped. Did he? I don't know.
He's been under 20% this whole time, as far as I can tell. And he is 200,000 votes behind Hilton. And Hilton is only 6,000 votes behind Becerra.
Yeah, so I think obviously we're looking like I feel like it's going to be Hilton and Becerra. That's what it's looking like right now.
It definitely feels like that. Will they call it anytime soon? That it remains to be seen. It's at 42.93, so let's say 43%.
RJ, can you do Riverside County only? Can you enter the Riverside County to see what votes are in?
Very, very, very good question. So let's see, Riverside. Okay, you can see it on your screen. So Bianco has the lead in Riverside County. Sorry, it just refreshed on me. So Riverside, can you see it on your screen? So Bianco, in that county, Bianco is 27%, Becerra 24.5%, and Hilton was at 21%.
Check San Bernardino County too, because some of Bianco could be San
Yeah,
Bernardino.
okay, good. In San Bernardino, Hilton is so far in the lead at 25, Becerra at 23, I'll just put that back up, and then Bianco at 22, let's say.
So how do we feel about that?
Well, Bianco's winning his home county, Riverside, by 2.5%.
By 2.5%?
Right.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Riverside County by 2.5%. That's his county.
That is his county.
Wow. Okay, that's not surprisingly amazingly off the charts.
Right. And I'm seeing in case there's a better county for.
I told him to also look because it's not only Riverside, it's also San Bernardino County. But some of it would be under him. So
Yeah.
Also,
I'd go Inland Empire too. Inland Empire, which is I don't know, is that a county, Inland Empire or no?
It's San Bernardino. It falls under San Bernardino.
Yeah,
That's San Bernardino. Okay.
That one Hilton is winning.
Yeah, because they were very, very strong with him too.
But
so Hilton's winning San Bernardino.
Right. I did notice, folks. Good going
is that
down.
A call? We're going to call that Hilton and San Bernardino. Is that what we're calling?
I mean, it's 62% in. Yeah, I think San Bernardino, Hilton, at least between him and Bianco, is ahead. It might still be pretty close with Becerra.
I'm going to tap out for 1 second, guys.
Pardon me. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting because I would say that Bianco's county is obviously his Riverside, but I would say it's also San Bernardino because some of the Inland Empire falls under the San Bernardino County as a whole. So I'm actually shocked to see that. I would have thought he would have been way higher in the polls by
right.
a large number.
So Riverside, I think Riverside County, as far as I can tell, Riverside County, that and the other county where Bianco is in the lead is Lassen. So Lassen is way up north, north of Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think this is where you have Reading and another. So yeah, going back to the gross numbers. So going back to the gross numbers, top line numbers for for governor. So Hilton is back in the lead. Hilton is ahead of Becerra again, and we are at 48% of the vote counted.
Okay, the scary guy was Steyer, right, in this whole thing.
Yes, Steyer is at 19 and change. Becerra is at 26, let's say, and Hilton is at, let's say, 27, round up. So, but Hilton has regained the lead overall for governor from Becerra, which is good to see, I suppose. He's 30,000 votes ahead of Becerra.
And it's been like neck and neck. I feel like those two have been neck and neck pretty much since we started seeing results versus, a large number or large percentage number.
100%. And so basically, folks, for this race to be called, Steyer has to fall really far behind the other two. Then we can call it that, regardless of who's ahead, that as long as Hilton and Becerra are well ahead of whoever's number 3, they can call the race.
Can you also pull up a sheriff? LA sheriff. I know that was a big one too.
I'll have to find that one, but
Okay.
I can try. Bear with me. LA sheriff, you said.
Yes, I was, that was an interesting one too, right? Because there's an incumbent, then the guy who was sheriff. I think a bunch of people asked. So I should go back and look at the comments. Sorry. Let's see.
I'm trying to see. Is it LA County or LA City?
I think it's LA County. I'm pretty sure.
Do you have a name of one of the candidates?
Yes. So it would be Villagrosa. I hope I'm saying his last name right. That's one. Luna is the one that is currently in seat, and then he's also running again.
Measure Superior Court, District Attorney, judges. This might not be easy to find. It's probably there. How do you spell the person's name, Villarosa?
Or you can, if you look up I'm sorry, the guy that's in office or in the role currently and is running again, his last name is Luna, Luna. I just figured that was a big one, and I know we had a bunch of questions on that in our other live, so I figured we'd show that one too.
Okay, I can try.
All right, I'm back with you guys live. All right, here we go. What's happening? What I miss?
We were. Yeah,
I had been trying to find. Sorry, I had been trying to find LA County sheriff, but it wasn't popping up. So, where do we want to look, folks? Do we want to go back to governor? Which race?
I want to go. Are we done with state Secretary of State? Are we done with that? Secretary of State is done.
Yes. For your edification, I'll put it back up. But they called it, so Weber and Wagner will go to the November election.
Ramin, why don't we go through everything with you top to bottom, since you haven't seen everything?
Yeah, let's go. I'd love that. Yeah. Let me get screenshots of this so I can tweet it out to the candidates as well. So,
should I pause if you want a screenshot of this one?
Yeah, this one. Okay, I'll take that. Boom.
Since I'm here. Okay,
done.
So I'll go to the top. Let's go to governor, which I don't know if you were here at that moment, Ramin, but Hilton is back in the lead, and so we've got. He's but it's slim, right? So about 26,000 votes, and Steyer, again, like I was saying, as long as number 3 is far behind the first two, they can call the race. We are at the 50% mark.
So where's Bianco on this one? We're 50% in right now, right? You said 50% in?
Yeah, 50% votes counted. Bianco is steady in the 11% range.
Wow, I don't think he can catch up at this point, honestly.
It's really just.
So look, even if we give him double numbers, he'll be at 22%. Okay, if we give the 100% vote to him, we'll get 22% in. That would put him at what? That would put him in third place. Okay. Hey, I'm not going to call this yet, guys. I know there's a lot of Bianco supporters out here. I love you guys, and I love Bianco. I just think right now it's kind of statistically almost impossible.
Are we winning for California?
That's live on the floor, guys.
Tony Strickland on the ski center right here in Huntington Beach. Tonight is the night that we turn California around. Tonight, right now, where we are in California, it's the first time in California history since the gold rush. More people are leaving the state than coming in. It's not because we live in an oasis. People are leaving our oasis to go to the frozen cold in Montana or the humidity in Florida and Texas. It's not because we don't have great people here in California, we do. It's because the policies of Gavin Newsom and Kamala Harris has destroyed this state. I have good news for all of you here tonight. We're one leader away from prosperity to turn California around and make it better. And that leader is the next governor of California, Steve Hilton. So whatever we do after tonight, because I know the media is here and they always ask, well, it's not a Republican state. I'm here to tell the media right now. Steve Hilton's policies, the number you have to look at is almost 2/3 of Californians say we're on the wrong track. Albert Einstein once said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If you want Gavin Newsom 3.0, that's Xavier Becerra. If you want worse than Gavin Newsom, that's Tom Steyer. They had 14 years to lead, and they took us to the wrong path. Now's our time as Californians. Democrats, independents, and Republicans are to come together for change to make California gold again, to make sure that we in California, that we can afford grocery costs, that our grocery prices come down, and we make California more affordable, so your kids and our grandkids can grow up in California that we grew up in with more opportunity than what we had growing up. And that's what this is all about. Elections are about the future, and the future of California is bright. And the reason why it's bright is because we have the next governor of California here tonight. Yeah. That name is Steyer. So when we win tonight, we're only halfway there. We all need to come together tomorrow, work together, and do whatever we can to walk door to door, man those phone banks, and do whatever we can to turn those independents and Democrats. They want to vote for Steve, but it takes all of us to knock those doors, man those phone banks, and when we do, we're all going to be part of the team that turned California around and made it gold again. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. That's Steve hearing you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, God bless California. Thank you so much. Celebrate at Hilton Hotel. It's looking hard not to be no, you got me changed.
What's going on with this thing? Call Jenna.
Calling Jenna Cutter Mobile.
Go. Hey, are we still on? Because I'm getting cut.
We can hear you, Ramin.
Hold on.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. We just he's having a little bit of technical difficulties. RJ, can you hear? Perfect.
Yes.
So we're gonna let's go through. I think Ramin's having some technical difficulties. He'll be back on once he can, but we're gonna go through. Let's pop through all the. Should we go through all the races? Kind of update everybody because it's been a few minutes.
Yeah, no problem. It does feel like we're still waiting on a. I'm refreshing. We're about where
50%. Okay.
Yeah, we just crossed 50%, and the numbers are kind of where we left them, more or less. So we still have Hilton in the lead, Becerra about a point.
They're pretty much neck and neck. I feel like they've been neck and neck all night,
Yeah,
basically.
very
It's like
much so.
flip flop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just changing first and second, and then Steyer, he's safely in third. It's we can kind of see, even the countywide, Steyer is ahead in maybe 2 or 3 counties. I think he was ahead, predictably enough, in San Francisco.
This is actually good. I think this is something that we should look at, and to our audience as well, is you guys, the people, you guys should see the counties, kind of where each of these counties and where you live or where you work or where the places you visit and you do business in, kind of where it's leading. Because I think this is interesting. I've never seen something like this where it's actually showing you like, hey, where is he winning? The states that they're winning in, or who's winning in that city. Sorry, not states, city.
No doubt. And, there are some counties where, especially in north of San Francisco, counties north of San Francisco, where Hilton spent a lot of time, has spent a lot of time down in SoCal as well. So you can see him, in some counties, it's a gigantic lead of like double digit, 20% in some cases. And then there's in the core Bay Area, 9 counties. So
Alameda,
So you can see some Becerra stuff. Contra Costa is Becerra. Alameda, where you have the city of Oakland, that's also Becerra. LA, no surprises, is Becerra, but not by as much as you would think. Hilton is about 7 points behind Becerra in LA County.
What I was going to say, I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm looking at the colors and I'm seeing it's not as blue as it used to be per se, or is like,
Well, it's also color coded, right? And so Steyer is this light yellow color. But you're right that you would have expected a lot more Becerra on these screens, but you really don't see that. And I mean, this is we hadn't seen San Diego. San Diego hadn't dropped last time I was on the screen, so this is new information for us. With 60% in, San Diego has gone for Hilton by a whopping 8% almost. This is unbelievable. San Diego County has gone for Steve Hilton.
Wow. It's great. And I think this is important because I think a lot of people thought, when you look at an election or a city, that you would see, especially coming from California, you would see way different. But it just shows that people want change. I think this is a great example of,
Hey, what I missed, guys? I just came on back. My computer had to reload.
No problem. We were the numbers are. We were gonna kind of go race by race. They're sort of, slow to get more votes in. So we were looking at the county by county breakdown. And even if I just stay on the top map, you can see, like Bianco has 2 counties that he won so far. Steyer has 2 or 3, and then all the red, all of that, just if you look at that, even the pink, that's all Steve Hilton. Blue is
and what's is really interesting, Ramin, is if you look at I had him pull up basically city by city, and it's funny, like look at it. It's so changed. If you look at like what cities they're winning, and if you look for Becerra, there's not as many, like he doesn't have it.
So the yellows are all Chad, right? Is that what we're looking at? The yellows
No,
are Chad,
the yellows
the
are
yellow, and the white yellow.
They're slightly different shades if you look closely. So Bianco is a little bit more of a darker. Sorry, it keeps refreshing. Bianco is a darker yellow. The lighter yellow is Steyer. Light blue is Becerra, and red is Hilton. And
we're still at 50% in right now on the ballots.
Good question. So since it's refreshed, that may have gone up.
I think it was like 50.8 or something last time. 50.47.
Yeah. So it's creaking in little by little. But
we're at the halfway mark though.
And so 26-25 is kind of where Hilton and Becerra have been now for some time. And then Steyer is stuck below 20% for quite a while now. He's not gaining. So it's entirely possible he doesn't hit 20%, although you never know.
Interesting. That's it's very interesting that watching this live in motion and actually being inside this place and listening to what's going on out there. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just mute for a second here. Hey, dude,
Okay, so
I
then
think 50.45% of the vote is in. Give me statistics on this of the likelihood of.
okay, I'm just.
Yeah.
I think he's on the phone, so I'm going to mute him. Okay, so then let's go. Should we go through
Governor? So exactly like you said. So I thought I'd jump to the next one, Lieutenant Governor. It's not
let's
been
do that.
called. We are still under 50% of the vote in, 46, almost 47%. So you still have kind of where we left it with Fiona Ma and Gloria Romero at 20 and. Okay.
Sorry.
No
Yep.
worries. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of where we left it. So neither the first place nor the second place has been called, but it's trending. It might just be Fiona Ma versus Romero in November, Democrat Republican respectively.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty. They're pretty neck and neck.
Okay. Just for the audience, if anybody's joining late, so we already called Attorney General, and so these two will. Rob Bonta.
We called it. Yeah, we called it here first with those two. So it's going to be Bonta and Gates.
And then another one I think that's done is Secretary of State, so Weber and Wagner.
Yep.
A couple others that we that have not been called. So I was tracking Treasurer. This is kind of still moving. They call the first place winner. Kounalakis is the Democrat. Fun fact, she used to be Lieutenant Governor, maybe still is, but running now as Treasurer. Hawks is the Republican and in a pretty safe position at 26.5%. And then the third place person, Caballero at 14.5%, so 12 points behind. And we've got 48% in for Treasurer.
Yep, and then I think
Is that statistically possible for her to win at this point, or yes, it is, right? With how much of the vote is in? Is it 70%?
40, almost 48%.
Yeah, let's say 48.
50%. Okay, so 50% in. Jennifer Hawks is making it, man. I think she's making it, man.
I think it's safe, yeah. And just for comparison, because the other Republican in the race was Serpa, he is 13.5. So basically, these two are fighting for third place.
Okay.
And so yeah, the first and second should be okay.
And by the way, I like Serpa as well. I just didn't get a chance to talk to him too much, but he really impressed me. The one time I met him at the convention, I think he's a good guy. But we're not going to make it, right? Serpa's not making it at this point.
No, because he's
13, double him at 26. He's still below.
Yeah,
even Jennifer Hawks. Okay.
Yeah. So the decision desk has not called the second spot just yet, but lots of numbers are in, and you can see all the yellow. That's Jennifer Hawks. So she's got a lot of the rural areas are safely voting for Jennifer.
I know she's having a party at her Los Altos house right now, so I'm going to give her a call in a minute and tell her that we're going to call it. Actually, you know what? We're going to call it. Okay, we'll call Jennifer Hawks too. She's made it into the primary. Made it out of the primary, actually.
It's safe. It's safe. Yeah.
So we called Hilton. I'm sorry. We called Gates. We called Morgan. We're calling Hawks, and then we also called Wagner, right?
And we called the mayor race, LA mayor. We called it.
Okay, that's a personal one. I'm calling that myself. Just as Ramin just calling it, whatever. But so that's good. We're Sonia Shah, man. I still don't understand why we're not calling her.
Oh yeah, she was in the lead, but bear with me.
There wasn't very many because I don't think there was enough in yet, but she had a huge lead. It just wasn't. I think the percentage wise of what was in.
Just for recap, so this is LA mayor, and this is with. I'm just going to tell you the percentage in. So under 50%, 49.9. Let's say 50% in, and so it's Bass in first place, Pratt in second, and Raman 10% behind Pratt. So this seems it's not going to change very much from here.
She would have to come up with what, roughly almost 40,000 votes basically to catch up.
Yeah. So no, it's
RJ, how many actual votes are in? Can we go to the GOP? Not the GOP side. Can we see how many votes are left outstanding? Because we're hoping 7.5 million votes we're looking for, I think, right?
Well, wait,
7.5 to 9 million total votes, I believe, right?
Well, not for LA mayor, because remember, not everybody.
Right. This is
votes
just
on
a
the
mayoral election.
Okay.
Right. So this won't get that kind of number yet. But so we're at half of the vote in for LA mayor.
Wow. Okay. And then where's Ramin in this one? How's she doing on the 50% in?
20%. So 40,000.
73. Yeah, she still is like 73,000 votes.
I can't believe LA has 36% of the people with half the votes in loving what's her name?
Bass.
Karen Bass.
It's insane. I don't understand it. What is she? Why would you even vote for her? What are you trying to get out of getting her back in? I don't understand that.
Well, okay, so right now, let's just like between Bass and Pratt, she's got 132,172 and he's got 108. So what's that difference? If we did the math, 108,949, it's not as crazy difference as it is between Pratt and Ramin. If you look at Pratt and Ramin, she needs almost 40,000 votes to catch up to him. So
right.
Yeah.
You got it.
So
okay, which one do you want to see next, you guys?
Did you want to do the insurance? We haven't looked at the insurance commissioner.
Yeah.
Did you want to look at that one?
This one, yeah. So this one, where are we? 47% in. So for your edification, Ramin, that's 3.8 million total votes counted.
Okay, 3.8 right now. 3,800,000.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay. So how many were expecting? We're expecting 7 million or 7.5 million, I think was our expectation, right?
Something like that, because the numbers will. So this is, yes, exactly, because this is half. So yeah, you can roughly double that. So
almost half.
Can you show that live shot of the ballots in? I think it was a CHGOP, if I'm not mistaken, right? Can we show a live shot of that?
Let me check if that number
behind the data.
I know which website you're asking, Ramin. I don't know if that number will have changed. Because
not every, you know what the other thing is, if you look at the governor, like some of the other races, it's like 50% of the votes in. This one's 47 point something. You know, it's not the same percentage for.
Right. So put it simply, Ramin, the website you were asking about, that's politicaldata.com. I'm seeing that on a different device. Okay. So that's the same. It's been the same because those are dated numbers from yesterday, 21%. Right. But simple math, votes reported so far for this race, 3.8 million. That means they're expecting, and they're counting that as 48%, let's say half. So they're expecting about 8 million total votes for this race.
RJ, I like round numbers, so I'm just going to say 4 million, okay? 4 million. 4 million outstanding, okay? Is that fair?
Fair.
Okay.
Keep it simple. Okay.
So
which race?
I want to actually do some statistical thing on the whole Bianco thing real quick. So what about what? We got half the vote counted. There's about 4 million votes left. Bianco needs to win, I think, like something like 2 million of the next votes to make that happen for him to jump in a second place position. So, Bianco fans, guys, I love you. Every single one of you. You guys are badasses. I love every single one of you. Merced County, Fresno County, Kern, you guys kick ass. I think at this point, Bianco is probably not going to advance. That's what I have to say. What do you think, RJ? Are you with me? Jenna, Are you with me on this?
Yeah, Bianco, valiant fight, no doubt. But you have to see he's in fourth position, and he's 8 points behind Tom Steyer, who's at 19.6%.
Yes. I back you. And he hasn't changed much. It's been 11% for a while since we've been looking at this. He's kind of hovered around the same numbers. And then obviously after him, it's a significant drop off. You got Katie Porter at 5. So basically, yeah.
Even if I want to give Bianco every single chance possible, even if I think we gave him even half the votes that are coming in right now for the rest of the remaining votes, 2 million votes, I don't think he'd make it past the third spot.
Because yes, that's correct, Ramin. Because Bianco is at 466,000 votes. Tom Steyer is at 810,000 votes. So you like round numbers, so that's about double. So yeah, it would be very difficult for Bianco to make up that gap.
You know what's funny is, did you see Mahan though? It's interesting though, right?
Yeah.
Mahan's at like 4.
Where's Mahan? Yeah, I want to see where Mahan is on this.
4.57.
In 6.
He hasn't even moved. He hasn't moved at all night. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Mr. Mahan, I appreciate you. I voted for you. Dude, get out. You're gone. And actually, I read something today where they were thinking Mahan's votes would actually slide to Hilton. Would be interesting. So,
yeah, I think that
for the last year and a half, this is
right. To your point, Ramin. Yes, I think Mahan definitely lost a lot of numbers to Hilton in the last week or two.
All right, guys, look at this. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. We got 1,500 people watching us. That's kind of amazing. Awesome. I want to keep going down this pike of let's call some more races, man. Okay, look, we called Don Wagner, we called Michael Gates, we called Herb Morgan, and we called Jennifer Hawks now.
I think you made that call. You made that call already, and the numbers are still where we left them, 48%. I think she's 12% ahead of the number 3 person. I think she's safe. I think Jennifer Hawks is safe.
Okay, so we're calling her. What do we got left for the? I want Romero. How do we do on the lieutenant governor?
Great question. Let us jump to.
We haven't looked at that at all in a minute.
Romero looking very, very safe so far.
Really?
We are at 8%.
How much? 48.
48% in.
Okay, let's call that 50%.
They're neck and neck. Look, they're pretty neck and neck. I mean,
well, what I'm looking at though is that number 3 is 200,000 behind Romero. So while the top 2 are kind of really close, but Friday and in number 3 is 5% behind Romero. So Romero will keep her lead probably.
Yeah, they're in. Look, I mean, if you look at, but let's just talk about Romero. Look how close they are: 791 and 754. Right. Yeah. I would call. I feel like that one's a pretty safe one to call.
We're calling Romero. What we're doing?
For lieutenant governor, I feel like that's a good one. They're like right there. Those two.
I don't know, man. That's a little crazy. Okay, I want to put Romero on the back burner. What else we got for the governor position? The constitutional. We got 8 positions, right? So Herb, Gates, Romero, Hawks,
insurance.
Insurance. Stacey Coors Garden. Okay, Shaw. And
Shaw for a minute, so bear with me. I'll just pull that one up. So Shaw, they called it for Shaw. They called it, folks.
Yep, Shaw's been called. Yep.
Shaw's one.
Sonia Shaw. So now we got 3. Is she 51%, bro? Is she going to go to 51 so we don't have to vote?
She's got 24.68.
No. So what are we outstanding? How much are we outstanding?
We're at 43% in.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, she's going to make this election. She doesn't have to go to the November election. Done. Sonia Shaw is winning. I'm going to give her 50.1%. Done.
Okay.
Because she's running strong, man.
Her next point is 687, so she's at 862.
Yeah, she has to make 50% plus 1 to make the November ballot.
The only problem, Ramin, is there's so many candidates, so it's tough for anybody to beat the 50% mark in a wide race.
She's at 24%, dude. So we got 50% of the ballot in. She's gonna make it. I'm gonna call it.
She's already first place. She's won. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. She just needs to get another 26%, and she's good to go. Less than 26%, which I think she could totally make. What counties is she in? Can we pull up a map on her?
She's in the Inland Empire. I think she's in Temecula. Isn't she in Temecula?
Yeah, she's down south. But what counties is she totally dominated right now?
Well, I can give you a quick look. So here we go. So
probably San Bernardino County or Riverside out there.
Riverside, San Bernardino, she's 100% done. I guarantee that. I also guarantee San Diego County. She's done with that too.
Yeah.
Did you want to say? Yeah, I mean, it's just Sonia Shaw, all over the map here. It's just really well done. It's only certain places like the usual suspects like San Francisco.
San Francisco,
Yeah, San Francisco suspect
The Bay
anyway.
Area
Santa
counties.
Clara, Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
And all the seven
Everything
Bay Area
else-
counties,
and
I'm
Sonoma.
going to give it to Gus the Bus, but for down here, she's in. And actually, you know what? If you count LA and all the surrounding counties, I don't know how many counties you guys have down here, but for us as the seven Bay Area counties, I think you guys dominate us with population wise. If you guys think about SoCal, so you'll beat San Francisco, Santa Clara, San Mateo, all those guys.
Yeah, and she won our LA. She got Shaw, and like, yeah,
I like
she's
that.
yeah, she pretty much. I mean, you can see her name is pretty much that whole thing.
Yeah.
Hey, RJ, let's go to Board of Equalization. What do we have for BOE? District 1 and 2?
I don't know if I have that one open. Bear with me, folks.
So these are other key positions that I think make a difference in the state environment.
I have District 2.
Okay.
So this one is also a top two winner race. So it looks like Lieber is, I think that's the incumbent, is 54%.
Wow.
And then we're fighting it out for second place between Pimentel and Shireman.
Okay, where's McComas on this?
McComas is in.
Oh my goodness.
He's
okay,
at 5%.
Man, that guy's a fighter. I liked him a lot. I still like him a lot. He went to every event, 5-6 events a day for the past 3 weeks. He's a hustler, man. I like him.
Shireman is also, I think he's a Republican, or I know it's a nonpartisan race.
Yeah.
So he's also politically similar to McComas.
RJ, can we go back to governor real quick? I want to see where Elaine Colati ended up on this.
Governor?
Yeah.
Well, she was running for
governor. She was running for governor.
Well, but she dropped out though.
No, she's in.
Oh, you mean her name is still on there?
She ran as an independent for governor. She was Elaine Colati. She was on there.
I have the list up. I don't see her name on
right
here.
right there. I just saw it right there.
Sorry?
Colati,
Oh,
right
with
there.
a C.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm looking for a K. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She's got 2,119 votes in for her, Ramin.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm thinking of Kunalakis. No worry. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Where was Elaine Colati on this?
Colati, I have it highlighted. So she's down here, 0.05%.
Wow. Okay. That's definitely not going to happen. Okay.
Anybody else on governor's race?
It seems like, wait, did his numbers go up? Let's see if Steve's, it looks like maybe there's a few numbers that went up.
Down. It's at 51. So yes, we did get a new draw. So we're at 50.
What an awesome night tonight, isn't it?
Hey, I'm going to listen to Michael Gates real quick, guys.
Boy, do we all have so much to celebrate in California. Herb Morgan did a very, very good job of introducing the numbers. The golden ticket is going to win tonight. We are so thankful to be here tonight with everybody. I just want to also thank my wife and my family for being with me on stage tonight. My wife and I just celebrated 29 short years together. I also want to thank all of our supporters who got us here today. All the donors, all the supporters, all the folks who were saying that they're going to help get the vote out. Thank you to all the supporters. And also my team, my campaign team has just done a tremendous job. So thank you for that to them for that. We have had so many wins that led up to tonight. I launched the campaign January 14th. And when I launched the campaign, we lined up endorsements ahead of time and we cleared the field. We literally got or ensured that there were a couple other candidates who were thinking of getting in this race. And we cleared the field. We lined up the endorsements ahead of time. And all of the endorsements said, we cannot endorse you. We are with Michael Gates. In addition to that, we've raised, just in 16 weeks, we have raised over $1 million. Outraising the incumbent, Rob Bonta, outraising the incumbent Rob Bonta by almost $500,000. And as you know, this is now a two-way race, right? After tonight's victory, it's me versus the incumbent Rob Bonta. And do we need a new Attorney General in California? Absolutely. In fact, as I have said on the campaign trail, you have heard me say it, California is in a rare position right now. We actually have an opportunity to elect a real attorney for an attorney general. We all know right now, under Rob Bonta's leadership, for the past 5 years, since he was appointed by Newsom in 2021 to be the California Attorney General. He was appointed in 2021. He came out of the legislature, 10 years in the legislature. He was plucked out of obscurity and plopped in as our Attorney General by Newsom in 2021. Rob Bonta would not have gotten elected to that position at that time had he been subject to an election. He owes Newsom all of his political fortunes because of that appointment. And since he's been in office, ladies and gentlemen, we know that Rob Bonta has been continuing to conduct himself as a career politician, not as a lawyer. In fact, it's pretty safe to say that he has been running cover for corruption. And he's been running interference on truth, justice, including criminal justice. Rob Bonta has refused to fight corruption since he's been in office in 2021. You heard what Herb Morgan just talked about in terms of the waste, fraud, and abuse that's amassed in California. We all know it's nearly $500 billion, right?
Right, 700.
Do you know that that number has amassed over the past 5 years since Rob Bonta has been in office? Do you also know that the state attorney general came out with a report and said that state leadership had known, so Rob Bonta had known about the waste, fraud, and abuse years prior and chose to do nothing about it. He has also refused to fight crime. California, ladies and gentlemen, according to FBI data, when you look at violent crime, California is one of the most dangerous states to live in the country. Can you believe that? It's number 6 in violent crime across the nation. California is quite literally one of the most dangerous states to live in, and we have Rob Bonta to thank for that. And we know now, too, that Rob Bonta keeps the company of criminals. Have you heard of former Mayor Sheng Tao of Oakland? Subject to many federal indictments, multiple counts under federal indictment. Have you heard of Andy Guam? His political ally and his political supporter, also federally indicted. Have you heard of former Mayor Eileen Wang of Arcadia? The Chinese operatives, also a friend of Rob Bonta, and China wanted her to come to the United States, get into politics, and influence government officials just like Rob Bonta. We need a change in California. We do not need career politicians as top cops in California. On the other hand, as I said, California has an opportunity to elect a real attorney for the California Attorney General. I have not only tried many multi-million-dollar cases at trial, but I've argued before the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, and I'm actually a member of the United States Supreme Court Bar. Ladies and gentlemen, when I am Attorney General, on day 1, I will have the authority to do the following. On day 1, we are going to prosecute corruption. We are going to the nearly $500 million of waste, fraud, and abuse that we're hearing about. I am going to prosecute that corruption, and its justice is not going to look like lengthy and protracted investigations that lead to nowhere. Justice is going to be swift. It's going to be diligent. People will go to jail no matter what office they're in. And I am going to use the criminal justice system to claw back that money and return it to the taxpayer. We are going to fight crime across the state of California. I was the city attorney of Huntington Beach for 10 years. I was the top prosecutor here in Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach, the 23rd largest city in the state of California. 200,000 residents, 15 million visitors a year. Ladies and gentlemen, we made Huntington Beach in the top 10 safest cities in the entire state of California. And we had no magic wand. There was no magic recipe. We literally enforced the same state laws that are on the books that Rob Bonta could be enforcing across the state of California. Literally the same laws. And when I'm Attorney General, I am going to make sure that every city in the state of California is as safe as Huntington Beach. In fact, I have already said that when Mayor Spencer Pratt When Mayor Spencer Pratt is sworn into office and he attempts to clean up Los Angeles, and he has met with resistance by his other city leaders, including the council and perhaps the police department, he will need a friend in the Attorney General's office. I have already offered to him that I will be his friend, I will have his back, I will help him clean up Los Angeles. When I am Attorney General, we are going to be compliant with all federal laws. That includes immigration law, that includes election integrity law. And ladies and gentlemen, I am going to protect your constitutional rights. That means the First Amendment and the Second Amendment too. On day one, every one of my 58 sheriffs across the state of California, they're going to be on notice that if they do not issue concealed carry weapons permits within 90 days, they're in violation of the Second Amendment. Have you heard of the Stop Get Shirley Act? That's an attack on your First Amendment rights. Freedom of speech and freedom of the press. When I am the Attorney General, even if that bill is signed into law, the Stop Get Shirley Act will die. I will have it deemed unconstitutional. I am going to fight for your constitutional rights. And we are also going to protect the most vulnerable in our society. We are going to be Title IX compliant up and down the state of California. We're going to protect our young girls and our young women. We're going to get boys and men out of girls' boys. Have you also heard that Rob Bonta has filed lawsuits against hospitals, including a children's hospital? He filed those lawsuits to force them to perform trans surgeries on minors. When I am Attorney General, I am going to dismiss those lawsuits on day one. And I'm also going to send a message to the entire medical community that if you mutilate a child, I will prosecute you. And I'm also going to work to defend the laws of the land. Voter ID is on the ballot in November. It has 85% support of Californians right now. When it passes and it becomes the law of the land, do we think honestly that Rob Bonta is going to defend that law? Ladies and gentlemen, let me put it to you simply. In order for your ID, which will pass based on your vote in November, in order for voter ID to stand, you need an Attorney General like me who will show up to court and defend the voter ID law that you passed to develop. I can guarantee you that Rob Bonta will not show up to court. He will allow it to fail in court. This is for all marbles, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to rescue California. I am in this race to rescue California. And I'm so honored to be on the golden ticket Steve Hilton is going to be an excellent CEO for the state of California. He's worked his hard, he's identified all of the problems, and he's got solutions mapped out for all of the problems. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very lucky in California right now to have the quality of candidates that we have running for office. Herb Morgan's fantastic. Gloria Romero, shown his shot for education. And Steve Hilton as our next governor of the state of California. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We have got to win in November. We need your help. Let's keep this momentum going. Let's rescue California together. Thank you all.
Okay. RJ, are you there?
I'm still
Let me
here.
get you
Yeah.
back. Okay, so did you want to share your screen? Let me go back to,
Yeah.
let's see.
Can you see it? It should be up there.
I'm trying to get it to,
Yeah, I didn't unshare it, so you should see it.
let me see the layout. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. Is that okay? There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we pop through? You want to, let's start. It's been a little while, right?
Oh,
Since we kind of
no problem.
went through
So,
everything.
while we do this, I'm getting news that Tom Steyer is in the middle of a speech right now in real time. He's not technically conceding, but I'm keeping posted in case he says the magic words.
Awesome.
But
Okay.
anyway, the numbers on the screen, they're similar to where we left off. We're at the 51, let's say 52% mark. And then we've got Hilton sticking to his lead at 26% and change. Becerra is, I want to say 35,000 votes behind Hilton at 25.8. And then Steyer. Yeah.
And we've officially crossed over the 51% of return voters. Perfect.
We are 51% in. So unless Steyer starts picking up whole counties, he is not going to break into the top two.
And then maybe you want to show just, I know we've got a lot of Bianco fans. I don't think it's moved the needle up a little bit, maybe.
So yeah, we're about the same. So this is because we've only gotten, I think, 1% more since we were here last, 1% more vote. So they're still at the round numbers where we left them. Hilton 26, Becerra 25 and change, Steyer under 20. He's not broken 20% just yet. And Bianco is at 11.25. And then I did hear Mahan officially conceded. So Mahan being down here under 5%, near where Porter is. So that's the governor's race. And then I can jump to lieutenant governor. And
Sounds
so
good to me.
This is, and it's still where we left it. We've got 48% in.
So it hasn't moved really, or
not a bit. So the round numbers are still where we left them. Fiona in first place, the Democrat 20.5%, Romero 19.5%, so 1% behind. She's a Republican, and then you have Friday 5% behind Romero. So if this holds, and there's a good chance that it will. Again, same as with the Steyer example for the governor's race, Friday would have to win entire counties to catch up to either of those two. And that doesn't seem possible.
All right.
And then we had already called a few races. Obviously, we saw the Attorney General, Michael Gates.
Let's check back. Let's check the LA mayor. I know that one hasn't been called yet, but it seems like we're gonna call. We kind of called it on our own, but we'll just see if
Right.
it's. Oh, it looks and Bass
And I
is
can tell you,
Bass and Pratt are going. He's
yeah,
moving up.
right. So I think we got maybe 2% more of the vote since we last checked, and their numbers are about where we left them. Bass is at 36, Pratt is at 29, let's say 30%, and Ramin is at 20%. So roughly where we left them, 36, 30, and 20. So this is feeling like it should stay, but yeah, decision desk has not called this race.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if you look at the numbers just alone, I think Ramen would have to really. I don't even know, pick up basically every vote that hasn't been counted. Pretty much, I would assume at this point.
Right. Yeah, because to break into the 100,000 range and catch up catch up this gap, Raman just doesn't have that kind of firepower.
Yeah, I think it's going to be those two, and it seems like, and if you look, he's picking up tremendous. I mean, he's already crossing over. I mean, he's not as far behind Bass.
Right, and yeah, the gap is about the same, like where we left it, about 6% of the vote. So they're keeping a pace, and then I can keep checking back in when we get more drops. We will probably know a lot more, as time passes.
Yep. All right, and then the other ones, I think, just so everybody knows, there has been ones that have been called already. Like they were early on, so obviously you saw this one.
Secretary of State. We had Attorney General. You saw Michael Gates giving his acceptance speech, I guess, and then Secretary of State, and then I think we had Controller. Controller was safe because the third placed person is, in single digits, so that felt safe. One that we hadn't technically called, although we called an audible. Ramin did, and said that Kunalakis, who came in first place, and then we were looking for the second place, and so that's Jennifer Hawkes, the Republican. Looks like it'll be safe. We're about 49% of the vote in for that race.
I think it'll be interesting because the way it plays out now, we kind of know going into November, where the redistribution and time will tell, or where they need to focus, in the areas that they didn't win, because we'll be able to break down kind of where they won city-wise.
Yeah, we'll get a lot more data, I think, by the morning. And certainly, if people want to take just a sneak peek, we can look at the county-wise breakdown for any one of the races. But it's basically between Hawks and Kunalakis and the occasional county going for either the third place person or the fourth place person. So yeah, but pretty even. One of the other races that I think just got called when we were there last was the superintendent, so the education race. So that was called, at least for the first place position, Sonia Shaw, the Republican, though it's a nonpartisan office. And then they still haven't called it for the second place person, but Becerra, not Becerra, but Becerra is pretty far ahead of the third place. And that's 43% in, 44. And those are the main, I think, statewide races at this point. We'd already called a few. I think the only one that we didn't look at just right now was lieutenant governor. So, but that one also seems pretty stable.
Yeah, it seems like, okay, so nothing else has been completely called. No one else has gotten a green check, as we like to say, the official word
Right.
so far.
And then there are these sort of local races, which
Yeah, we might as well, let's just pop through those local races just to see
or
kind
at
of
least
where.
the congressional races. I think everybody's from all over the state, so I'll stick to the congressional ones. So there was House race District 17. So the incumbent Ro Khanna, who's kind of a national name, He keeps his spot. They're still fighting it out over the second place person. Ethan Agarwal is the other.
Okay, so that one doesn't get, where it's like over 50% of the votes, they
no.
win. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's because he'll need an opponent. Ro Khanna would. So right now, it looks like it might be Ritesh Tandon. And then the next person, these two are both Republicans, Ritesh Tandon and Jenny Hafan, and they're at 16 and 12 respectively. In this race, they've counted 45.5%. I'll jump to another House race from there.
Actually, you know what? Hit House 3. I'm kind of curious about. Let's see.
3?
We haven't checked that one right there.
Oh yeah. So this one did get called, and there was no real polling, but the poly market was very clear for this one. So Ami Bera being the technical incumbent, and Rob Tucker is the Democrat, and then Rob Tucker is the primary Republican. Christine Bish was also a Republican. I think Ramin had her on his show a few times. So
yes, we did. Yes, Bish, yeah.
She's wonderful. Fought the good fight, but there is a Republican in the top two, so there'll be a Democrat and a Republican moving on to.
So they just called that one. They just called. Okay.
They must have called us in the last 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes. During Michael Gates' speech.
And there's not that much. If you see, like they pretty much are like within a couple thousand votes of each other, the top two.
Yeah, very close. Because it is a rural county. If people know or don't know, it's in north of Sacramento. It's called Placer County. Is the main area, so it's very rural, very affected by fires and wildfires that sadly we're famous for now in California. And this was one of those districts that was also partly in the discussion with another House race. Kevin Kiley, who we were talking earlier, was formerly a Republican, now identifies as independent. And so this race has not been called. It's pretty close, 45.8% in.
I feel like that's probably the closest race we've seen besides the governor race of how close those are within. What is it, a couple thousand of each other, basically?
Very close, yeah. And so a lot could change from here. Kylie has had to obviously switch his designation, but also moderate a lot of his policies. So that's why he's not got as big a lead. But just eyeballing it, I think he should be safe for one of the top two spots, just because he's ahead of Stansfield. But it's too early, I think, to say.
Yeah, and they haven't even hit truly 50% yet. It's only 45.
Yeah.
Did we do House 16 or you want to go through? I don't think we've checked.
Let's just go the House races. So this is up here in the Bay Area. So Sam Liccardo, ex-mayor of San Jose, and notably the mentor of Matt Mahan, who just dropped out of the conceded from the governor's race. And he's so Liccardo being the Democrat, and then you had two Republicans, Peter Soule and I think Kevin Johnson. I hope I'm saying the right name.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So this is running really close. As you can see, they have barely 600 votes separating them, Soule and Johnson, and we are only 41% in.
So that one's So obviously we know at least one of them, but we don't know who the second one is because they're really close.
Right. This will be tight. Which others are there? I can check back in if you want on the LA Mayor one real quick.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, that one's, I know, is everybody's interested in that one.
Yeah.
And
just checking, it's about where we left it. 51.3% of the vote is counted, and then you have Bass in same place, 36% and change. Pratt 29% and change, almost 30, and Ramin is about 20%. So it's pretty stable, but not been called.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I spoke about these House races. There was another one. This one, so Zoe Lofgren is the incumbent Democrat.
Okay,
Shane,
so they called at least one of the.
yeah, because she crossed at least with 50% of the vote in. She's at 52%, but you're still
Mhm.
an opponent. So I think Shane Lewis is a Republican running as an opponent here, is well ahead, 10,000 votes ahead of the third place person. So we'll see, but he's got a comfortable lead of 17%.
Yeah, so that one probably that's looking like that's what's going to be those two.
Yeah, correct. I can jump to, because I know we didn't call this one either, insurance commission. Almost 50% of the vote in. This is a statewide race, so we are looking at millions of votes. But you'll notice that a lot of times people don't vote for everybody on the ticket. That's why this number is different from governor or some of the other more high-profile races, or people just don't know who to vote for because they're not,
Right. So they leave it blank or yeah.
Yeah. The only candidate I know from this list is, of course, Cardin is the Republican. So she's third place, and then you have Kim and Allen at 24 and 20%. So this could still change, but at the same time, about half the vote in, it might not change very much.
Yeah, that one's it's an interesting one because it's like 17% and 20%, but then relative, obviously, I guess if you look at the first place and second place, it's not crazy. I mean, it's 24% and 20%. So it's interesting. That one is going to be I feel like that one's going to be kind of up until the end, or at least until they hit maybe 60% of the vote in.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this is insurance commissioner. For anybody who's joining us late, we had already called Ramin and team had already called Secretary of State, so that was already done. We went through some of the House races. LA race is kind of in stasis. One of the House races I think I hadn't checked on with you folks was number 13. So this one is up here in the Bay Area. And so we've got the first place. I think the incumbent is Gray, and he's been called. We're at 53% of the vote in. And then you've got Lincoln and Crudiventi. I think they're both Republicans. I could be wrong. And so Lincoln is at double of where Crudiventi is. So it might just be these top two.
Okay.
And then, yeah, sorry, I can go to whichever race you'd like.
No, that's okay. This is good. Oh, should we go check in on the governor? We haven't checked in on the governor for a while. Let's just go see that.
Sure. Okay. All right.
So Hilton is still, yeah.
So we got a few more votes in since, and just since it was requested, we'll drop down so you can see the top four. Round numbers have not changed. So while more votes are being grossed, round numbers are where they were: 26 to Hilton, almost 27, and Becerra 26. Let's say Steyer is under 20%, not breaking the 20% barrier. Bianco is at 11.2, and then Porter and Mahan already officially conceded, I think.
How about the fact that Swalwell is still getting 16,000 votes, even though obviously he had dropped out? I mean, I know people can, he was on the ticket, but the fact that 16,000 people, wasted a vote pretty much it's crazy.
It really is. It's really something.
It's funny. I mean, and we all knew that the ballots were already printed, but just the fact that like people still voted, 16,000 people so far have voted it's really interesting to me because obviously everybody knew he was out but people still voted. So that's a lot that still voted for him.
Absolutely. And I was trying to remember because he dropped out after March 6th, so they couldn't take his name off the ballot. But he might have been in that sweet spot where mail-in ballots reached people's hands. And
no, they hadn't reached. No. His ballot. No, I know this for sure. He had dropped out way before the mail-in ballots even started arriving. So that's why I'm so shocked that the 16,000, that many people still voted for him. even after, and obviously it was very publicized.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, 16,000, it just seems like so many for someone, those are basically wasted votes or don't count for.
Exactly. It's and of course, that took away votes, I'm sure, from be it Steyer or Becerra or any of the others. I don't know who exactly he would be the closest to.
Yeah, but if you look at, and it's interesting because obviously there were so many people running for governor, but
I'll
the
just
votes is not very much for when you're looking at, all of the other candidates. I
but it
mean,
adds up, right? And
yeah.
that's the tragedy for anybody who's like
Who voted for Swalwell? Look at those 16,000. I mean, he's got more than some, you know.
exactly. No, it's true. And so it's 60 for anybody who wasn't aware, there's almost 60 people ran for governor this year. And now we'll, be able to down select it to the top two.
I think it's going to be Hilton and Becerra. I think that's where it's really going to end up. I mean, that's my prediction.
It's a safe prediction at this point, mostly because Steyer just did not. Steyer would have had to compete for the Democrat vote more closely with Becerra, and he really did. And then just scrolling through a few to see if we missed anything. This was controller. That one was already called. Insurance commissioner. This one's kind of where we left it. So nobody's won yet with.
I feel like this is pretty close. I mean, they're all relatively like within.
Yeah.
It's not like a crazy lead or.
Right. Jumping back to LA mayor, still where we left it, and no new votes counted, still at 51%.
Does it say how many votes actually for mayor there is total, but hasn't been counted, or?
Well, I'm just doing the math in the sense that they've counted 372,000 votes, and that's 51%. So you just roughly double it. So that means 740,000 total votes would be counted.
Okay, yeah, because that's right. Because LA mayor not everybody gets to vote for that. So yeah, okay.
Yeah. As a fun aside, I saw somewhere where somebody who lives in LA County but not the city showed up.
I had a couple of friends actually that we thought for sure that they would be voting, and where they live it's weird. It was weird how how it's calculated. So roughly, really, their pool of voters, or from what voted, obviously in this election, if we're looking at half of the vote is only 7. It's under 1 million voted for a mayor, basically.
Yeah,
which is interesting because you would think there would be more, but I know obviously it's a different election. I wonder if there'll be more that'll turn out in November for mayor.
That's a really good point. No, that's a really good question.
Because if you think about it, that's not in the scheme of LA, and you look at under 1 million votes for a mayor.
Right. And what is the population, the voting age population of LA?
You know what? I should pull that up. Let me look. I could pull that up. Let's see. Because I think that goes, obviously for their next couple of months and what they're going to have to talk to more people to get out. Because I feel like even if you take the 76,000 from Ramin right now and you split that, or however you want to dice it between them, I feel like you're going to need to get more people to actually go out and vote, I think, because with only 76,000 for her, I feel like to win that safely.
Mm-hmm. It's a good point. And I'm just seeing somebody said to me, Hilton and Becerra getting ready to speak. Are you aware of them getting ready to talk?
I have on News Nation in the back. I have it on mute, but I haven't seen it. Well, I feel like I have the video, in our little bottom thing here, but I know Ramin's there. I can text him to see if that's, because maybe we can share that if that's being.
Yeah, like we had the Michael Gates video on a few minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm assuming he would speak there because.
Right.
Yeah. But I think it's, they're not going to call it yet. I mean,
No.
I don't think the governors will.
You would, what, for like we were saying, for it to happen, for it to be called tonight, you would literally need Tom Steyer to concede.
Oh, yep. Hold on 1 second, lawyer.
Let's go. Hang on.
All right, so he's back.
All right, let's go out there. I got you. All right, Janet. It's gonna go online.
Thank you. Wow. So, well, you've been there right from the beginning. So you got all the here. Thank you so much. This is what you, Mr. Governor. We're not quite there. He's got a hat saying Governor Hilton. That's November. So about a week ago, when we were planning this event, I wanted to put a message on the stage here. And I wrote these words, but I thought, is that a little premature to write the words, change is coming? I don't think so, because change is coming. Change is coming to California. Change is coming to California, and it's long overdue. I wanted to say something from my heart to every single person who's voted for me. We're not there yet, but it's looking good. It looks very much as if Californians really will have the chance to vote for change in November and take our state in a new direction. A fresh start for our state, which is long overdue. But I just want to say something to every single person who voted for me and every single person who voted in this election, whether you voted for me or not. I am here for you, for every single one of you. Because I have to tell you, it's the greatest honor of my life to stand before you now. Well over 1 million Californians have put their faith in me. The number is rising. But here's what I want to say as someone who is a new American citizen. So proud to be an American. So proud to be a Californian. What an incredible honor. The first time I've run for office, over 1 million people and rising, voting for me to take this incredible state in a new direction. And I know that some of you may be watching and saying, who is this guy with a funny accent? Thinks he can be governor of California. Well, you know, there was actually an immigrant who was governor of California not that long ago. Not that long ago. And I remember when I became an American citizen, that certain governor you may remember. He said, congratulations. He made a very nice video. He said, but Steve, you've got to get the wrong jacket. We got the wrong jacket. And I made a pledge that day that one day I would get the jacket that Arnold told me to get on my road to being governor of California. And here it is. I am a proud American. I am a proud Californian. I'm very proud Californian tonight. Arnold, that was for you. You didn't see it. And California. So I've been traveling this state for the last year. We started off a scrappy little startup, just a handful of rebels, believing that this state could be better than it is today. We're already the best place in the world, no question about that. There's nowhere better than California. But we all know that this state has gone off track and we need to get it back on track. And I've seen the struggle that Californians are facing today. That is the word, and it's a very sad thing to say about our beautiful state. And I've been on the road and doing hundreds of events and the town halls and all the people that come, and I see it in your eyes, the struggle of running a small business, the struggle for working people in California. Young people who don't see their future in California anymore, who think that they have to move to another state to have that dream of owning their own home that we used to offer better than anywhere else in the world. That's what we need to get back for California. The belief that we can offer that. And so to every young person watching in California, whether you voted for me or not tonight, I just want you to know that I see you. I believe in you. I know that you can do it. I know that we can do it. We can make California a place where when you work hard, it's not just a struggle. That's why my plan is so simple and practical, not ideological. We've had enough ideology in California, haven't we? It's time for positive, practical things. I'm fighting for working people in California so that you can keep more of what you earn. The best way to put money in people's pockets is to take less out of it in the first place. And that's what I'll do as your governor. Your first 100 grand tax-free. Simple, practical things to make life less of a struggle for working people and for small businesses. Most of my career has been in business. I've run small businesses, including restaurants. That is a tough business, by the way. And here's how we're going to help small business in California. Number one, simple, practical things. $800 every business has to pay to the government just for existing. That's crazy. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to help small business. Working people in California paying the highest gas prices in the country. That's insane when we have abundant oil reserves right here in California. As long as we are using oil and gas in California, let's use California oil and gas. That's the plan. And that way, we can get our gas prices down. $3 gas. That's the plan. Electric bills, the highest in the country, double the national average. We can have a sensible energy policy, cut your electric bills in half. This is the kind of thing that we need to make our state Californiable. Californiable. So we restore that basic dream, a good job where you make enough to raise your family in a home of your own, in a safe neighborhood with a good school, so your kids can have a better life. That's the plan. That's what I'm fighting for every working person, every small business, every young person in California that wants to stay in this state. What have we done in California, the greatest place on earth, that people are leaving our state? For hundreds of years, people have come to California to follow their dreams. But now they're leaving. Well, that's what we're going to turn around. We are going to make California the best place in the world to start and run a business, to start and raise a family. This is the place. This is the place. This is the place where we're going to make that happen. And it's not just for all of us in California, not just for everyone in our state, our friends and neighbors, our families who are looking for a better life, that dream of a better life. It's actually really important for our country. Here's something you may have heard me say many times, and I'm going to say it tonight to everybody. This is not just any other state. California means to America what America means to the world. We have a responsibility to revive California so it is once again that symbol of everything that is great about our nation. Energy and optimism and ambition, the rebel spirit of California that's meant that over the centuries we've built the most incredible businesses and industries. We've turned barren land into the world's most fertile farmland, and when I'm governor, the water will be flowing to our farmers so we can grow the healthy food that's going to make our country and the world healthy again. Los Angeles, from a desert to the entertainment industry that turned the world into a place of joy and creativity. We're going to save our entertainment industry. We're going to bring Hollywood home. We are going to make every business, small, medium, every sector. That's who I'm fighting for. The energy, the optimism, the ambition, the innovation. We've got it all here in California. We've got everything we need for this state to be amazing again. We've got the most magnificent natural beauty. We've got the best weather. We've got the best people right here. We've got the entrepreneurs and the innovators. We've got the best universities. We've got everything we need in this state. We've got the rebel spirit. We've got the hustle. We've got the attitude. We've got everything we need to make California golden again, except for a good governor. And very soon, we will have that as well. We are gonna make that change happen. Change is coming. Change is coming to California. Change is coming. 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 And by the way, not just to California, it looks very much like change is coming to Los Angeles as well. I think a certain outsider candidate for mayor looks like he's doing pretty well tonight. I don't know what it is. Maybe something about what's gone wrong in California is that we've got a failed and broken system, and you've got a couple of outsiders who've never run for office before, leading in the race for governor, looking like he's going to be in the race for mayor. This is our moment. This is our time. Time to change. It's time for some balance. We are going to make that happen. And I just want to say, finally, a massive thank you to every single person who's helped make that happen, starting with every single one of you right here in this room. I know from everything I've ever been able to achieve in my life, it's never one person. It is always a team.
Yes.
And I'm proud, by the way, to be the first candidate for governor to put together a team to run, to bring the change we need. And I want to say thank you to my great running mates. Gloria Romero running for lieutenant governor. Michael Gates, the fighter from Huntington Beach, for attorney general. I see Herb Morgan out there. He's going to help us find. He's going to help us find all that waste in our government, so we can cut taxes, cut spending, and get money back to you. That's the golden ticket for the Golden State, and there's much more to come. Wait till you see what we've got coming in the months ahead. Wait till you see our plans for change. Wait till you see the team that we're going to put together. You've seen nothing like it in California before. We are going to be better prepared than any incoming administration in the history of our state to make the change happen. To make the change happen. To make the change happen. Starting on day one. Cut your costs. Help your business, fix our schools. That's the mission. That's what I'm dedicated to. We're going to make it happen together because change is coming. So I want to say thank you finally. I want to say thank you finally to some very special people who couldn't be here tonight. First and foremost, my family. You know, they say that it's a cliche. They say in politics, it's the family that really makes the sacrifice and pays the price. I just get to travel the state. And everyone's very nice to me and wants to take pictures. I just want to say a massive thank you to my incredible wife and my sons who have really been there. They've really done the work to make this possible. I love you so much. I couldn't have done this without you. I want to say thank you to every single one of you who was here right from the beginning. There's so many faces in the audience tonight. I can't possibly tell. Well, I've got to say, he's very tall, and he's Mr. Huntington Beach, Tony Strickland. Tony. Thank you so much for all your friendship and support. I just want to say as well, a thank you to someone who is not here in the room tonight, but very much is with me and has been with me from day one. And that is my friend Charlie Kirk. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you to my friend Vivek Ramaswamy, the next governor of Ohio. Vivek was there for me on day one. By the way, Vivek, don't get used to the idea that all these companies are going to be leaving California and going to Ohio. We're going to be getting them back. As I said to Governor DeSantis the other morning when we had breakfast, you've done a great job, Ron, but enjoy it while it lasts, because those companies are going to be coming back to California. When we make the change happen. And of course, I want to say thank you, a massive thank you. What an honor it was to be endorsed for Governor of California by the President of the United States. And the Vice President of the United States. So thank you. Thank you to every single one of you. Thank you to everyone who voted, everyone who didn't vote, for participating in this great thing that we call an election, where we get to choose the direction of our state. Thank you to everyone who ran for governor, every single one of you. We had a lot of TV debates. We got quite friendly, actually. I'm not going to embarrass the Democrat candidates that I actually became quite good friends with, but I want to say thank you to every single one of you. I don't know who we're going to get in the general election but I'm very confident that whoever it is,
We're gonna win.
change is coming to California.
We love you.
We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Thank you.
We love you.
There's many, many more of you, and I can't list every single person, but I want you to know that it honors me so much that you've been there for me in every single possible way. And of course, last but not least, the incredible team who's been with me from day one. Many of them were here with me tonight. There's just a handful of us. I just want to say one thing that was kind of funny when you had these TV debates. They give you a little green room for all the campaigns. And we'd watch all the other candidates come in, especially a certain billionaire who's trying to buy this election. No offense. And they'd come in with their entourages, and there'd be me, one member of my team, a scrappy little startup. But here we are, leading the race for governor. Shows you what can be done. So I want to say a massive thank you to every single person on my team, because there is absolutely no way that we would have done this without that team. It's an incredible team achievement. We're just getting started. This is the first stage, but the fight really starts tomorrow to bring the change to California that we so desperately need. But I'm very confident we're going to make it happen. Change is coming to California. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right. I think we're back and we got some updates, RJ, after we just saw that
For sure.
That
Yeah.
was a long speech, huh?
yeah. Well, I was like, we gotta, I guess I
Okay.
think I was looking up while he was speaking, I was looking to see if more things were called. And I did want to update everybody. I did find the sheriff numbers for the people
I
looking
can put
for
that.
LA County Sheriff.
Let me know if you can see this now.
Yeah, I can see it. So the LA County Sheriff.
I got it right
Yep,
here.
there you go. You guys can see. So it looks like Robert Luna, who is in that role currently, is at 47%. And then Alex Villanueva, who was sheriff before Luna, is running again at 23%. So it seems like, I don't know if that one, is it top two or is it once a person? I forgot. I'm not sure about that one.
I don't know. This one might just be one and done, but
Mhm.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know for sheriff how it works. This
But
was
anyways,
the decision desk. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know. I know we had talked a lot about that on this channel, so I just thought I would let you guys know. But it seems obviously Luna has a significant, what is that, like almost half? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Luna's definitely looking like he'll be in first place. I'm just eyeballing it that if the Bass and Pratt race, according to these folks, is in 48%, then probably the same for sheriff, even though there's a glitch here on the number. But so then we can assume that half the votes are in. We can assume half the votes are in for this race. Okay, I'll switch back to.
Yeah, you want to switch back to your other one. I just wanted to, I would update that one because I didn't want to forget. But yeah, we should start going through, I guess, the updated ones.
Okay. So governor, it ticked upwards, but percentages stayed kind of the same. And so we've got Hilton in 1, a full percentage point ahead of Becerra, which is significant because that means it's a 40,000 vote lead. And then Becerra at 25.8. Steyer still not able to crack 20%. And then Bianco is at 11. So that's governor. The one after that, so lieutenant governor, half the votes are in. Fiona Romero are neck and neck, just about 20% each. And the third place person, Friday, is 6 points behind them. So
this one is going to be, I feel, very tight up until the end because it seems like some of them, it's funny, though, when I was looking at Fox's one, they have them both at 20%, which obviously, you know, ours is down to the number point percentage, but it seems like this one's going to be very neck and neck.
I'll tell you something. Fox is sitting right next to me over here.
Small world, man.
Yeah, we were. I was on their website too, checking for the other one. But look, it's interesting because this one is very tight, I feel like.
And then since it's on everybody's mind, I thought I'd jump to mayor again. So it's exactly yeah. And this is with 53% of the vote in.
Okay, half the vote.
Yeah, we might not get much more counts for some of these races tonight, you folks.
This is my fear. This is my fear. This is going to be, I hope it's not to wake up in the morning and find out, like, you know, Ramin got like 60% more or something like that, right?
Well, the saving grace for that fear, Ramin, is these are top 2 races. Yeah. So you will get, in many cases, the top Democrat and the top Republican somehow or the other in most of these races, be it governor, LA mayor, probably at this stage, you know, Romero being the Republican lieutenant governor. We'd already called, of course, attorney general. One that we had not yet called, and I don't know if it's insurance. This is
17%. Wow, she's
yeah.
How much is in? 50%.
Yeah, it's tough to make up this
tight. No, that's not going to be tight. Actually, I don't know. What is there a margin of error on these, or there's no margin of error? This is like legit numbers.
It's raw numbers, man. This is raw number. Because think of it. So Kim is in first place, and then you've got Allen 4 points behind Kim, and Coors Garden a further 3 points behind. So these numbers, percentage-wise, might not change a whole lot from here on.
Yeah, that's very interesting. You know what I wanted to see is some of the congressional races. Like, where's Shane Lewis in this whole thing, and where's Jenny Ray?
Yep.
And I'd also like to check on Lorenzo Rios in Fresno.
Okay. So I'll start with the ones I have saved, and then I'll look for the ones that you're asking. So
you got Jenny Ray. I'm sure you got Jenny Ray in there.
Yeah.
Oh, Zoe Lofgren. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, Zoe Lofgren and Shane Lewis. So this should be safe. Yeah, this should be top 2 should be pretty safe. Lofgren versus Lewis.
Hey, here's another one. How about Ro Khanna?
Yeah, good call. Let me scroll down to that one.
I absolutely dislike that man. You know, he's a San Jose guy, Silicon Valley, but he's all about the billionaire tax, and he has just changed the way he wants to do things. That guy's crazy. Look at him. 57.
He's safe for November, but we've got the top 2
Republicans. Wow, look at Fan. I can't believe Fan is up there like that. That's 12 versus 17. What percentage is in? 50%. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. Okay.
And in case you're curious, the other
Agrawal.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
really underperformed. Really underperformed.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, because
Well,
he
Hop
was.
Van, look at that. Hop Van kicked his butt. Doubled him.
Oh my goodness! Because if you look on the left, I've got the poly market.
Yeah.
And in poly market, Agarwal was supposed to be second place.
Yeah.
But he just cratered.
He talked a good game. Actually, I was supposed to interview him. I never did it, but we were supposed to talk about a few things. But so now that's over. Rokana and who? Who's that tandem?
Ritesh Tandon is Republican, and then Afan is also Republican. So, I mean, we still have more than half the vote to go, but it's tough. It's tough to make up 5%.
But it doesn't look like Agrawal is going to get there.
No, he's done. He's done.
So we're definitely tending a fan on that one, which is Republicans. We have some choices in November.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
How about Jenny Ray LaRue?
Oh,
I visited. I went Jenny Ray LaRue, LaReux, LaRue, I believe. Yeah, I went to Skid Row with her, and she's amazing. She's working with Herb Morgan, so I really hope that she makes it.
This one I might have to look up. Jenny Ray, R-A-E?
Yeah, Jenny R-A-E, yeah.
Okay. And she was running for Congress?
She's running for Congress. Actually, let me look her up on Reform real quick. Reform.
If you know which seat.
I'll tell you right now.
I think it's 17. You have it on the side right there. House 17.
Oh, because that was that was the Rokana race.
Wait.
Was she not here?
Oh no, maybe sorry, that was not the right one. I thought I called it.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
She's in North Orange County, so hang on, let me pull her up. Orange. And I'm in Orange County right now. Boom. Let's see. MNO. O is after N. Come on, man. Where's Orange? Really? Okay. We gotta go to the top, maybe. Orange County, got it. Okay, so she is.
I found it.
You found her?
47. Is this it?
All these numbers are crazy. Let's see.
Rue? Is that?
Yeah, Jimmy Rue. Yeah, it's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she got in the top 2 then.
So that she's called, right? They called it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anything with the green check mark means it's officially called.
Right.
Official. Who's calling these? Is the secretary calling these, or what is this calling
So
from?
this is Decision Desk. So the website we're on.
Got you.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. I love it. How about Lorenzo Rios?
Lorenzo Rios. Let's find out.
He's in Fresno. Let me go to Fresno. I liked him a lot. He's a farmer and a Marine, which I really dug him.
So this one got called. Unfortunately, Rios didn't make the top 2.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the percentage of him out?
Oh,
wow.
well,
He was close. 16. He's 10 points up.
Yeah. 28 and then 42. And
Okay,
that's
very interesting.
8% in. Yeah.
All right.
And then I don't know if this is one that you were, because I'm pretty sure I didn't mention this while you were on the call, but the Ami Bera race.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that one came, and
Wow.
So it's Bera versus Tucker in November.
That's nice. Okay. How about Netter? Mike Netter.
Oh, good one. Yeah. He ran for state senate, and it is still out there. And
he's very knowledgeable. I like that guy. He knows what he's doing. Look at him. He's in there.
He'll make it.
He'll make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can call
that.
us.
We're gonna call that. That's us. We're gonna call that. Okay.
Please.
Netter's in.
Netter's in. Easy.
I love it.
Okay. And then just because I knew this person, so Kevin Kiley.
Oh, I love. Yeah. What's up with him?
They haven't called it because the top 3 are kind of close, but Kylie should be okay. Yeah. And then it's just a question of who comes in second place.
We've talked to a lot of people on this channel out of these cars. It's kind of interesting that we got a hold of everybody. I love it that we were able to actually get them on the phone and get them inside here and talk to them. How about Michael, Dr. Michael something. He was running for state senator for a state congressperson. He's the FBI guy, former FBI, former Office of Secret Intelligence, whatever, for Air Force. Dr. Michael, I'll get his name. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome. And there was another guy too that we also interviewed for this channel. Let me put my state senators on here. Hang on.
I see a ton of questions. I think some people said,
Yeah, let's answer some questions. Give me.
oh yeah, okay. So this one is okay. This one I think is important. Did Chad lose his own county? So we kind of went over the governor race and we went over San Bernardino and Riverside because those would be the two that Chad would have. And I think he won Riverside, correct. But San Bernardino, no. But Riverside, yes.
Riverside, he won by 2.4%. And then San Bernardino, Hilton won by 1.8%.
Wow. Hey, I want to. So, are we? Is Chad completely out? Can we say that Chad is gone?
Oh, yeah. Automatically, it's just, because you're looking at. Yeah. So I'll just highlight it for you. These are your top 4 for governor.
Okay. Bianco's at 11%. What's the percentage of vote in right now?
We are looking at for governor. It was at 50. Now it's up to 54%. So,
okay. So we're over 50%. Chad is still at 11. I don't think there's. I think there's a very weak chance of that happening. And I want to just say something to the guys who are in Chad's team. I think you guys ran a kick-ass race. I think you guys are awesome. Every single one of you, from Chad's security to Chad's PR team, to his wife, to himself, and all his supporters. You guys are the truest Americans I know. It's amazing. I love talking to you guys, and I love shaking your hands. Don't feel that this is the defeat, okay? This is the starting point. we got hopefully a chance now to run a Republican in this race, which is awesome, okay? And don't think of it as defeat. Let's all band together and take California back. This is the time when we should lock arms, man, and just move forward as one race, okay? I know it sounds a little bit defeatist right now. I'm sorry that this happened, but I think we should also look on the bright side. And I would have said the same thing if Steve Hilton was in that position. I would say, hey, man, it's time to lock arms, guys, and move forward as one. I know you guys. I love you guys. I know every single one of you guys commenting on my channel. It's a tough pill to swallow, but let's move forward, honestly, as a group, and let's kick ass. Let's take honestly, California is too important. I love the state, and I really want to help to get this thing back. So please don't think this is defeat. This is just the beginning. All right, what do we got, Jenna?
How is the lieutenant governor race going for California? Let's see.
RJ, I want to call Romero, man. Can you put me in something so I can call Romero and say we're good?
Well, okay, I'll just give you the hard numbers. So Romero is on the screen. 50%. Let's say 51%.
It's pretty tight. That race is pretty tight. It's like 20. It's
that
really tight. It's
We
like
cannot call that.
yeah, it's like what is it? 20% versus 19. I mean, they're like neck and neck.
Well, but again, it's always about number 3, right? So number 3 is more than 200,000 votes behind Romero. That kind of gap is very hard to make up. So I feel.
Would you say that's hard to make up once you hit 50% of the vote in? Okay.
Yeah. Because
It's enough
unless
at that point, unless something happens tonight with the ballots turning in.
my simple point is to make up that kind of lead, Friday, who's the 3rd place person, needs to be winning county upon county. That is not happening. Okay. So it is, in my view, safe to say that whatever order it is in, the top 2 will be Fiona Ma and Lori Romero.
And that's going to be, we know it's going to be.
These are the Diane senators. Come on up.
I don't know who that is on stage. I guess, hang on one second. Who is that? Hang on, guys. Let's see who's on stage right now, okay?
When I was thinking about first running, I called Tony and I said, Tony, what do you think? He goes, well, you know him. He's a numbers guy. Whether they're all the numbers, it's going to be tough, etc. But he goes, but it's you, Gloria. I got to thank County in particular. The next one, Governor of California. We'll get back to the party, and glad that I just made it, but I want you just to think about this. I am so thankful that I left the other side.
That's Gloria Romero, guys.
President Trump, he just welcomed me to the Republican Party. And I thank our party, I thank all of the organizations, the clubs, the people. I see my sister and my brother-in-law right there. My little dog is in here tonight. But here's the thing that I represent. It really is how we expand our base. And the Republican Party is the party with the big tent. It's the party that starts with the base, but recognizes that there are so many others out there. Men, women, independents, patriots, disaffected Democrats who are saying we want to be part of the change. I see Kira Davis right there. And so it's just an honor to be able to be here. Again, too, we've got to wait, but we feel very optimistic, very good with the numbers. Lieutenant Governor is number 2. When you're number 2, you try harder. Thank you so much. Tina's doing some interviews in the back. I'll probably head back there for a bit. It's what, again, Mike Netter, congratulations. I think we're in a party, let's just continue it, but thank you so much for being here, and let's just keep up the joy. Thank you, everybody. Please round of applause for the next Lieutenant Governor.
You're muted, Ramin.
I think that's Gloria Romero, right? Was that Gloria? RJ?
I thought that was Lori Mills.
Gloria, okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
You know what I was just looking at though? I think this is good when we have these polls because going into November, a couple of these are very, very tight between Democrat and Republicans. So I think it's a good kind of roadmap for them where they need to go going into this and where they need to go after and who maybe needs to get their message or have those conversations.
Agreed.
And maybe we need to deep dive into some of these once we know who's going to be the 2 candidates.
Well,
for
a
each.
couple of things. Like
Yeah.
I think that messaging is important, right? But more so than the messaging, I think Spencer Pratt did a lot of stuff with AI that was kind of amazing, and he just cut through the BS, right? And he said some things which were not politician-y, which I liked. Okay, and I think that I've heard
I
some
agree.
things like that from Michael Gates, and I've heard some things like that from Herb Morgan,
Mhm.
regular human stuff. Okay, and I think that
Yes.
resonates with people. And I hope that they take that to heart and become humans and talk about their story. Because look, these guys are just they came out of the private sector and they said, I want to go back in and fight because I want to get California back, and I think that's awesome. They should do that. So I hope they embrace that, and I hope Hilton embraces that as well. And the other candidates who are going to be racing against Democrats. At this point, I don't think Democrats have a chance anymore, honestly, in California, if we do the right thing.
You know what's funny is I think I've been reading and just seeing like conversations all over, obviously all over the internet. And what I've really noticed is people are over the career politician. And I think like what you said is like, that's why Spencer has really resonated with people is because he is like the regular folk out there and the real topics that people are upset about and want to talk about, and is using easy language, really going out there and getting the people's voice, like what the people are griping about or want changed. And like you said, I think the career politician days are done.
I agree. No more stoic conversations with regular politicians anymore. I think it's going to be, the farmer who wants to pick up and get in office and get out as soon as he's done doing his job, just like the forefathers did, right? None of these career politicians. And that was the speech that Michael Gates gave earlier. I think that resonates with people. I don't want to see a guy in for 8 terms. I think it's ridiculous. So I think that's happening.
Yeah, and I think also just people are wanting people like themselves, like the everyday people that, aren't so out of touch with everybody else and what's going on the streets around them or in their neighborhood. They want someone like
100%.
themselves that they can identify with. And so that's what's really showing and what people want. And it's actually funny. I think one of the like a news person like yourself that went on a street corner in like 5 different streets and literally asked people what their hot topics were for what they want the mayor to focus on in Los Angeles. And you already know what the top 3 are. You could guess, right?
I mean, it's homelessness is one of them. I cannot stand that as a problem. This is such a ridiculous thing. And actually, after having visited that grid alternatives and understanding how much money we spent and what really went out to it, I've learned some all new things about what the grift is, and it's amazing to me. And I'm going to be doing some stories. I was talking to a guy about hearing aids yesterday. We spent $30 million on a hearing aid program, and 22 of it went to consultants writing reports.
Instead of
million.
actual hearing aids.
Instead of actual hearing aids. And they said, okay, if I give you that $7 million, actual, how many people can you serve? We're going to have 14,000 kids. This really touched me, actually. 14,000 children who have never heard their parents say, I love you. Or, even heard their voice before. Wow, right? They could have had that many more kids hearing. And this is like a story that really resonated with me. My mother-in-law has a hearing aid, and it's so difficult to get hearing aids. And get this.
They're not
hearing
covered by insurance.
Cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
They're considered cosmetic surgery.
I was going to say they're not covered by, if you have, I obviously have aging parents and things, they're not covered by insurance. And they're I don't even know, but I think the cheapest is you're looking at a couple $1,000s for a hearing aid.
For a child, their ears are they're developing. So every year they need a new hearing aid or a different hearing aid, whatever it is. The grift is real, man. We pay consultants to write reports so we can consult with a report and see the report and write another one. That's got to go away. And that's why I like Herb Morgan. I'll let Jennifer.
You mean you don't want the guy that's buying the $12 million mansion with our tax money and the Rolls Royce?
Or the Range Rover or the private jets to Hawaii. I'm done with that bullshit. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and you know what's another thing I want to shout out to the guys who are watching. 926 of you guys are still watching. We're 3 hours and 43 minutes into this guy. We had, I think, 1,600 at one time. Awesome. Thank you guys for keeping up with us. How are we feeling on the races? Are we going to call another one?
We can take a look at the roster. See, let me hit the refresh button, people. All right, so we'll start from the top. Governor.
We're gonna cover the governor. We're gonna say Hilton and Becerra, right? Is Steyer still got a mix in here? 19% at what?
Yeah.
How many votes in?
So we've got 54% in.
And Hilton's been number 1. It hasn't switched since we hit the 50% mark. So
yeah, I don't want to see the 8 o'clock drop. I'm gonna do a video tonight, but I don't want to do a live cast till 3 o'clock in the morning. I've heard 3 o'clock is the zone. At some point, I think 3 o'clock becomes a serious number for some reason. I don't know what, but a lot of the ballots are going to drop at 3 o'clock. So we'll see. I'll keep a tab on that.
Okay.
And I'll let you guys know. Arjun, do you know anything about that 3 o'clock drop?
No, I think we might get more in tomorrow morning. So yeah. I don't know if there'll be any late night counting or early morning counting. I'm not 100%.
Okay, I'm going to Skid Row tomorrow too, so I'll be doing another video out there. So watch out for that guy coming at you pretty soon here.
Okay.
Let's see. Did the numbers change? Has it gone up to see how many they're counting to see if they're still counting? Like I didn't know if it.
It's crawling. So it's like gone up from maybe 51 to 52, and now we're 54. So for governor, and so. We might not see too much change between now and midnight.
So are you saying that let's just say there's 54% of the votes. Are you saying there's probably another 4 million in there to count?
What's the count of ballots right now? What's the total count of ballots at the Secretary of State office? Do we know that number, RJ?
Let me take a look. I have a different window open. and I'm on the Secretary of State website.
Yeah, let me go there too.
We have, this is governor. So what I can do is I can show you what I'm looking at. This is the Secretary of State website. It looks a little bit different. I think you can see this now. So this is the official website, Secretary of State. So what it says is
4,655,000.
right. 76%. Now I don't know what this number exactly means, but what we're looking at is this is for governor. And
That's interesting. That's Secretary of State website, right?
Wait, and by the way, Ramin, you missed it, but we had this whole discussion because even though Swalwell was out of the race, do you know that over 16,000 people voted for him still, which is crazy. 16,000 people.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. For Swalwell? I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might even be on here.
I'm going to remove myself real quick.
Oh, we lost.
He's coming back. He'll come back in a second. But that was, I mean, because that 16,000 votes is a lot.
You guys
of
have been summoned. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back.
You got it. So is this, okay, so this site's a little different, you're saying? It's updating in real time, though?
Yeah, the only, no, they get the numbers about this, because the numbers are exactly where we are, right? 26 and 25. So decision desk is almost instantaneous. It's a lot more smooth, and more importantly, for those who I'll switch back to decision desk now. This is the website that very often will call the race. So that's why I like looking at this one, because they know how many votes are still out there for any given race. And so they're able to assess, when someone's definitively in the lead, and they won't lose that spot.
They also, what I like about this one is there's way more data, and you can go into and see what cities voted for what.
Exactly. Like we were showing county by county for, be it Hilton or Becerra, Steyer, and then we looked at, Bianco as well. So, but yeah, I think much of the counting for today is complete. There might be a little trickle left in the next few minutes, but
I'm popping. I see some of your questions. How many ballots are they waiting for? We don't have the exact number, I don't think. We're kind of estimating based on the percentages they have, but I think what did we say? I think we said they're probably waiting to count another 3 million.
Right. The target, roughly speaking, is 7.5 million.
Million.
Yeah.
You mean a million? Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
so yeah, we don't have the exact number. But that's kind of where it is.
Right.
Thank you for your commentary. Okay, I'm so happy that RJ is amazing. So good thing that you like that. It says this is true too. I'm just going to kind of go through California unite and support Hilton for governor. Yeah, I think it's important that whoever ends up being that we go in and support the two choices that we have. And it looks like
somebody was asking for Solano County, so I'm just gonna.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna go through these. I'm gonna try to put them up as fast as I can, or go through them. That's for the people that have been waiting for a long time. Let's see.
So
I'm putting this on my TV. Steve Hilton was awesome.
Okay. For the Solano County question, I have it up here. I can just quickly read the numbers. So Hilton is leading in that county by 1%, and that county is 67% in. Hilton up by 1, Becerra behind at 26. Sorry, it refreshed on me. And then Steyer was in third place at 19.24.
So is Becerra like the cities or counties that he's winning? Is he winning? I'm assuming he's winning like San Francisco. Is that who
I'll just name a few from the screen. So Sonoma, so no surprises, wine country. Santa
All
Cruz.
right, I'm back with you live. What happened?
Oh, we were just talking about the counties, and then I was kind of going through these questions, or going through some questions, throwing some stuff up on the screen.
Audience questions we were doing.
This one's born and raised in California, not giving her over to any of these evil POSs.
You.
Can be golden again. Yes.
California is golden as long as we just shine it up a little bit.
We don't know
by the way, Spencer Pratt was doing those stencils with the pressure washers. That was a pretty awesome idea.
We don't know how many votes we're still waiting for in the governor race. We're estimating between 3 and 4 million, I guess.
Let me share
roughly.
a screen with you guys, actually, if you don't mind. Let me share a screen, and I'll go. I don't know what the hell this is. Share screen. Don't show these again. I don't care. What does it want me to do? Claude would like to record. Whatever. I don't care. Go. Say yes. Thank you. And good to go. Stand by, guys. I want to share with you that GOP site. RJ Wayne, maybe you can help me out with that. I'm not sure, but here.
Yeah, I stopped mentioning
later. Okay, go away. Can I save this here? Go away. Thank you. Let me see. I don't know why it's not allowing me to share. Oh, here we go. Perfect. California GOP. This is awesome. So this is a site you guys can go to as well. I love this stat, and it updates consistently. Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is California primary 2026. 4.655 votes have been counted or cast. All right. And this is yet to vote. So they mailed out 23 million ballots. Okay. We have a 40 million base, right? A 40 million population. They mailed out 23 million ballots. We expect somewhere around 7 to 9 million to come back on this. This is called an off-year election. So it's a what do you call it? Not a presidential election. So it's a midterm. So a lot of people don't vote. So we're expecting anywhere from 7 to 9 million. Based on that number, let's just say 4.6 is in. So if we go to 9 million, we need another 4 million roughly to get there. Okay. If we go to 7 million, we need another 3 million to go there roughly. Okay. So that's how many ballots are outstanding. What do you think, RJ, that the final number is going to be on this?
Well, if the numbers on my screen are indicator, we're looking at between 7.5 to 8 million votes total. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Ramin, is I'm noticing just based on some of the differences in the numbers for the different races that, for example, the total votes cast for governor is 4.3 million. Yep. But lieutenant governor, just as a comparison, is less than 4.1. So some people are not voting all the way down the ballot.
There you go. That's the key. So these are called down ballots, right? Or whatever, the tail ends of whatever you want to call it. A lot of people, for this big and shiny, it's a shiny object, they vote for the president. They'll tend to vote for a governor election as well during that. However, this is an off midterm, whatever you want to call it, and they're not voting for the downstream ballots. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens in November. But this is also another learning experience for us. I think a lot of people came out and voted that weren't voters previously, which is very interesting to me. So I think that 8 million number is a very right-on number. I think it's about 1 million over what California expected. But this is great for our learning experience for November. And again, I asked you guys, everybody, to talk to 5 people. And now I'm going to ask you to talk to 10 people in November, before November, okay? And make sure that they understand what's happening and get them to vote. So I think that drive the vote, I'm really going to push a drive the vote thing in October. I'm going to try to get 100 ballots a day from people and help them to vote on that. So that's going to be my goal.
Sounds good.
And they won't have to go through 70 or 60 something people to vote for governor. It'll only be 2 names this time.
Exactly. So I'm going to take my screen off the screen so you guys can party with that. Let me take this off. I don't know how to take it off. Jenna, can you take this off for me? How do we do that? Stop the screen. There we go. Cool. All right, cool. Back to you, JR. RJ. I'm sorry, RJ.
Don't worry. And then I'll put my screen back up. And some people are asking where these numbers are from. This is decisiondeskhq.com. You can make a free account on here and have fun. And you can track races around the country, not just California.
That's awesome. And my site was the CAGOP,
right?
Data.cagop.org. Data.cagop.org.
And you want to get your information from these type of websites versus somebody else or
Absolutely.
someone or yeah, because you just never know. But this one is really, really great. I love that it breaks it down and
Yep.
gives a
And
lot of
color codes.
data.
I love the map.
Yeah. Yeah, the map part is amazing. So did we get any more calls? I was trying to see.
Good question. Let me start from the top. So governor is kind of stable. No, not too many more votes. It's trickling. So we did get some votes since we were here last, but very minimal, maybe a few hundred. And lieutenant governor, kind of where we left it. And then insurance, I know we had been waiting. It's exactly where we left it, 24, 20, and 17. That has not changed. Attorney General, we called. Insurance, we're on. Secretary of State, we had called. I know there's a lot of interest, so okay.
They officially called Bass. They
So
officially,
you did?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so what are we at? How many percentages in?
This one, I can just tell you 53%.
Wow, it's still up for grabs. It could be ramen noodle, or it could be Pratt, huh?
It's tough to see an 8% jump, but well, you never know. But it should be okay.
I want to let you guys know. You guys have been talking for 4 hours. You guys know that?
Hey, it's all adrenaline, man.
Right? It's crazy. I could do this for another 3 hours, to be very honest with you. I really could. But I think we should end this right now. We'll resume, I guess, tomorrow. I'll give an update to everybody. Keep in touch, guys, here. 1,000 of you guys have stuck with me till the end. This is amazing, okay? We almost had 2,000 on earlier, which is kind of crazy. I love every single one of you guys. I don't think I can reply to every comment tonight, but I will slam on it. Norika, where are you? You're responsible. You're responsible for commenting
We had
back.
over 2,000 people watching, but
Awesome.
thank you so much. Taking almost $1,000, 1,000 people. Thank you.
Appreciate
we
you
love
guys.
you all.
All right, and then a huge shout out to Jenna. You're a beast. You're awesome. All right, and RJ, what a data person. Who are you, man? Who is this mysterious RJ? I love this guy. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming and helping us out. Appreciate you guys. Dude, I think we covered more stuff than CNN did. It's fucking crazy. I love it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't curse. All right. Who's this? Dude, Tony Moni. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back with more. I got lots more stuff to tell you guys. Check out my Mamdani video. That should piss you off. That really made me angry, by the way. Did you watch that, Jenna?
I have not, but I've got a couple videos to watch, so I will watch it.
RJ, did you watch my Mamdani video?
Yeah. No,
yeah. Man. So I talked about Newsom taxing 100% of this this new thing that's coming from Trump. That's number one. Number two is your boy in New York taking property away from us. Okay, this is the step-by-step Marxist playbook. Please check it out. Spread the word on that one because I want you guys to be aware of it. We just need to be aware of what these people are trying to do to us. Okay, so I want to wake you guys up. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate everybody here. Giddy up. I'll catch you on the next wave. Yeah, when is that? Tomorrow. Look out for a video. See you guys.